'Cause, yeah, I don't have access to Community Live. Okay, hello. How are we doing today? I got another day of bingo for this weekend, which is fun.
Indeed, and we should be starting here very shortly.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's wait for people to join in and then we can start talking about what we have in store for you today.
Hello, Crab. How's it going?
Bingo indeed. Tired? Fair. Well, it's a lively morning for the two of us today right now, so...
Yep, I'm still a bit tired.
You wish to speak it? Well, you do have a match coming up in about, was it 2 hours, so...
Wait, are you the third or final match? Let's see.
Final match, I believe, is Portal versus Crab.
Yep, and then Tio versus Gooms is right after we're done commentating.
Alright.
Hello, Plix.
Hello.
Bingo indeed.
So yeah, we might go over this again when we have more people. For the 10 of you here, we are going to start off with Pocket versus Sam, and then Plix versus Con. Those are our two. Do we call it the lower bracket? I guess the bracket of the players who have lost one game in the double elimination, and then we're gonna have the two games in the upper bracket. Where the players can still lose one game and still be in the tournament.
Yep, so
Lower
the
bracket?
two
Cool.
eliminations will be in the first two matches today.
Yeah, so
So the first two people will be out.
oh, we have a lot more people now. So yeah, hello. The interesting thing today is that we have all 8 players who played yesterday also playing a game today, because we have the first we have the 2 games from the lower bracket and the 2 games from the upper bracket. So of course the first 2 games that Nain and I are going to commentate shortly are going to be high stakes, because whoever loses these 2 games is not going to be in this tournament any longer. Nain, you have calmed all of Flix's games too. That's interesting. Okay.
Oh, have I really? Wait, because, oh yeah, I did calm last week and I calmed you yesterday. How many of your games have I refed, though?
You've ref like 3/4 of all games that have happened. So
Oh, we
probably a
got
lot.
the
Yeah,
streams.
2/3.
2 out of 3? Okay. Well, I guess technically 3 out of 4,
Okay, we
if you think
have
about it.
players ready now.
Yep, we sure do.
All right.
Hey, reveal. Desync on stream as usual, but I'll start to read a few things off. So we have All Berries and Awake, 10 Berries 2A, all collectibles in 2A. That's going to be interesting. Uh-oh, bored again. We have 1 Up in 1A as the tier 1. Oh, 2A is really good here. There's also All Berries and Intervention.
I believe the board isn't that straight, so you might just read a bit it.
Yeah. I will.
Although it's zooming onto the creation screen, I believe.
Yeah.
Alright, our players have revealed the board though, so they should be ready to go as soon as we have the stream set up. Issues fixed. But yeah, until then, we can just talk about the players. We have Pocket Rate, who's been playing bingo for a long time and is very experienced, and then we also have Satellite Sam. This is going to be an interesting and close match because I think they both have a pretty good chance of being able to win. Because Sam has had some really good or close games just this tournament, even against players who are expert. Okay, and now we have a board, so sorry to interrupt you, Nani, earlier, but we can talk about it now.
Yep, don't worry. It is all good. Oh yeah, Sam especially in the group stage beating Savadra was a really good game. Alright, so yeah, as I was saying, 2A looks very strong here because not only do you have Awake Berry and All Berries in Intervention, you also have 10 berries in 2A and all collectibles in 2A. So that is very strong.
Right, and Pocket says hi, chat. Everybody say hi, Pocket. So, looks like you guys are already ahead of me. Okay, our game has begun. So yeah, as Nani would say, there are quite a few two-way objectives here. And there's some interesting synergy, although it will be interesting to know what approach players take towards that, because a weak beers is very commonly sort of a progress rush objective where whoever gets there first normally just goes and gets it. Um, but however, if you especially do not expect to win that race, you might do something like all berries in intervention first pass, which loses some time, but not as much time as a lot of other early game objectives. And it does help you a lot towards those 10 berries in 2A and all collectibles in 2A. So we will see. But the very first thing we might have is a 1-up race in 1A, unless a player chooses to not do it.
I do have a feeling that we're not going to see 1-up in 1A taken here unless if it's a progress 1-up. Because 2A is just so strong here.
True,
So.
especially like 10 berries in 2A, you might even if you don't like full clear, let's say intervention, you might just pick up fast berries on the way just to hit those 10 berries in 2A, because
Oh
it
yeah.
always helps with all collectibles. Although there isn't very much, okay, there is 15 berries in 5 chapters, which is really long and really late game. Besides that, there isn't really any berry synergy on this board, so while those 2A berries help towards 2A full clear, they don't really help towards, or there isn't really any general
I mean, they
berry.
do help to 15 and 5.
Okay, and as you said, Nene, neither player seems to be doing a 1-up right now.
Yeah, except unless if it's so no.
Yeah.
No 1-ups.
They're grabbing the wing, which makes sense since 4 wing berries is on the board.
And
After you get
9.
that awake winged, you might want to go do that, especially if you do play 3A. Speaking of 3A, let's see how 3A play versus 3A skip looks like on this board.
You have mess. You have 2 mess orders, and that's
4
it?
winged. There is
Yeah, for
very
actual.
little.
Yeah, for
So
3A, it's only 2 mess orders, and then 4 winged, I guess you can get quicker if you
yeah,
do
so both
3A.
players would very likely be skipping 3A here.
Yeah.
Which makes this interesting.
Especially because you have blue and red and temple, which that's not too bad if you're just progressing. You just have to get heart from cassette. That's the only extra thing you have to do. for that objective,
Right.
as you would do normally. And also Mirror
Yeah.
Temple Cassette, so that's a good progress objective as well.
Indeed. Zelda pointing out that the seems like an anti-progress brush, which might not be the worst thing. Look, if you brush progress, there are some things you can get pretty easily, which is things like Mirror Temple Cassette, hit a Kevin block, and then blue and red in Temple, if you go back for the blue heart. And then there's Reflection Blue. So there's some stuff late game, but also there are early game objectives that can be done, especially with that strong two-way we pointed out. So let's see. Both players seem to be grabbing, or Pocket seems to be grabbing some fast berries here.
Yeah, I think Sam's just rushing for Awake. Because
This
Sam didn't
does
even
be-
grab like the one at the top of the hub, which is a super quick berry.
This does
Yeah.
make sense though, because this early on in the game, every second, or even every fraction of a second matters. Because very often you can have lockouts that happen within fractions of a second. And so, like, just the second lost to dash down to that dream block and dash back up could be what makes a difference.
But yeah, at this rate, it looks like Sam's going to be able to get Awake Berry, just because Sam is focusing on that over berries.
I don't know, that... Let's hope that that isn't too costly. Or, okay, Pocket is going back up for is Pocket might even be going for all berries and intervention. Oh no, oh no, Pocket realizes they did not or grab the berry twice now and taking a few annoying deaths there. Grabs the berry third time though. Yeah, and 10 berries in 2-way is not really something you want to delay, especially on a board like this, or even all berries intervention. So I would expect Pocket to take this very soon, which will let Sam know that they should at least be able to get Awakening, and yeah, there are the ticks. So these are two dice objectives that Pocket had secured early. However, that does mean Pocket will be behind going into 4A. And let's see what's early in 4A. So 4 Winged is likely going to be ticked in Old Trail. Before then, is there anything else in 4A here?
I mean, 2 binos in 5, 1 bino in 5, so you definitely want to grab some binos.
Yeah, let's get
But that could just be the 2 binos and Shrine and Cliff Face that you can just come back for pretty easily.
As expected, both players skip 3, and if Pocket did not grab a Wake Wing, that does mean Sam should be able to get 4 Wing Berries, but that does buy Pocket back a lot of the progress difference that had been created due to that two-way berries play.
Yeah, and I feel like we may see some of them grab the cassette because 4B will be very good to have that cassette not only for 3 hearts and 3 cassettes, but also 5 binos and B-sides is easy to get done in 4B.
That is true, although the downside is that you still are. So, first, Sam does not know if Pocket grabbed a Wake Winged or skipped it. So, and Sam really does not want to lose 4 Wing Berries here.
Okay, so yeah, neither of them are going for it.
Sam is going to skip it. Especially given the fact that there's objectives like Temple Cassette, you really don't want to be losing much more progress here.
Yeah, if anything, they just
pretty
go for
much a
4
free
wing.
objective. Because I would likely expect players to be playing 5B here. Because the only objective I see playing 5A is All Berries and Search, which is pretty slow to do for, so you probably go back for it anyways.
Yeah. Okay, well,
and
there's the tick for Sam. And Sam still looks like he is ahead.
Yeah, I forget which base stream delay is going this match, but I think it's still pretty close. Okay, so Pocket does decide to quit out and go back into 1A. I'm assuming that's for the 1-up in 1A.
Yeah. I mean, because Pocket knows they are a bit behind, so...
Yeah, so that forward winged tick pretty much signaled Old Trail. And so Pocket can now know, and that is also not a tick that would be delayed, so Pocket knows they are behind, they're likely not going to be winning Temple Cassette here. They might as well secure some of these fast objectives early game.
And obviously he wouldn't have known, but I'm pretty sure Sam still could have won that winged objective if he went for Cassette, because Pocket did not get the Chasm winged first pass.
Yeah.
But obviously there was no way to know that.
Yes, so that is a 1-up in 1A. 1-up in 1A is not that so to do first pass, but to go back for it, like we saw, that was 40 seconds of game time, and with all the maining, it's almost 50 seconds, so, makes sense, but I wouldn't have considered it as quick of an early game objective as might appear normally. But
Yeah, and
yeah, so
honestly,
Sam here is almost a checkpoint ahead.
honestly, not only progress is good here because of Ridge, or because of Mirror Temple Cassette and then Blue and Red Heart, but also Reflection has two objectives that are both super quick, and it also helps out progress to 1 and 5 with 6A, and then 2 and 5 and 5 bundles and B sides with 6B.
Yes.
So I have a good feeling that one of them is at least going to go immediately to Reflection after completing 5A, at least to get Hit a Kevin on all 4 sides and Reflection Blue Heart. So both of those together
Yes.
take barely over a minute.
Okay, let's see how many objectives you have in Summit here. So we have 4 gems in Summit, 20 berries in Summit. Summit helps search 2 binos in 5, but it's not an immediate objective. In
Yeah.
fact, 2 binos in 5 is pretty slow generally, unless you have a board that encourages you to play a lot of B-sides, which this definitely isn't. So Summit itself doesn't look like much of a priority here.
Summit
besides those,
is needed for 9 winged though, and also if you get 20 and 7A, that's going to be one of your chapters for 15 and 5. But that's obviously a long objective.
But 9 winged also is a slow objective, so there's nothing fast in Summit here. Because thing is 4 gems, but still requires playing through a decent bit of 1.5k.
Farewell, I guess, isn't too bad here because you have 5 keys in Power Source and Grabless Power Source.
Yeah.
So Farewell also
and there's
is
also
not
1
a
key
bad
Power
play.
Source. And Farewell does give you binos as well towards the bino objectives. It doesn't help you towards 5 binos.
Oh wow, there is.
But it helps in 1 and 5 and 2 and 5. So this is certainly a very interesting board. Because this board doesn't normally, a lot of times you see quite a few objectives in chapters 3, 4, or 5. But in this board, it doesn't look like there is that much. And yeah, that's the Mirror Temple cassette take from Sam.
Yeah, it just has a lot of total berry objectives, total bino objectives, like hearts objectives.
Yeah, there's a lot more farewell for sure.
Yeah. So yeah.
Fans will be happy about. It's definitely
so
a
Sam
tricky
not going for the
route.
heart.
This makes sense. You do not want to do the heart first here. The reason being, first of all, so when you are going for an objective like this, which you need a blue heart and a red heart, so you can choose what order to do those in. Yeah, like if you're doing this blackout, maybe the blue heart is faster first, because you can just get the key and do it first pass. The issue, however, is that you have to think about what will happen if you get locked out. So if you're doing this objective and you get locked out, you would rather have done 5B first because that gives you progress towards late game, rather than having the blue heart and then being only halfway through 5B. And this, I think, applies very often to objectives that are blue and red in a chapter, especially if you're doing the B side first pass, is that you very often want to do the B side first and then come back for the blue heart. And that is pretty much just this reason, is that if you get locked out, which you should always be thinking about, it doesn't hurt you as much. Because the blue heart in Temple does almost nothing for you if you get locked out of the objective. And especially when you have something like Hit Kevin, honestly, I would expect Sam to play 5B and then go into Reflection first, and then only come back for the blue heart after getting Reflection blue.
Yeah. And also what Sam can do, unfortunately he didn't get it first pass, is after Sam's done with Reflection, if he does get the one Bino in the cassette room, he can go into 2A start and get that Bino. Because he
Yeah.
got one Bino in 4A, one in 5A and 5B.
Honestly, I would not dislike seeing 6B early for just the 2 binos as well.
Yeah, that is true.
Because
I mean,
the
honestly,
cassette,
that can be taken
the
instead
first
of...
bino is just
Art.
3 rooms into 6B, and even the second bino is just the final room of 6B start.
Yeah.
But yeah, still.
But honestly, I do think it's stronger here if Sam does go into 6A first, not only for the 2 objectives, but to get progress
So,
towards others with the
as
binos.
people are pointing in chat that this is a really good 5B from Sam here. 2
Oh,
minutes
wow,
and you're
yeah.
already a few rooms into Mixmaster, so.
Yeah, well, this is actually a
It's-
really good 5B.
Yeah, and Pocket, meanwhile, is just in the last room of Central Chamber.
Yeah, that is true as
About
well,
a
Epic.
minute behind. Yeah.
Also,
Oh,
I feel
it's-
like it could be 2B because all 2B because all collectibles in 2A, and also to get back for that Bino in 1 and 5 earlier on. That could be a possibility.
Although, another thing I am thinking of is your B-side binos could just be 1 bino in 5B, 2 binos in 6B, and then 2 binos in 7B. Because you might, if you do play Summit for the 4 gems, you might just grab the cassette and then do the binos in 500.
Alright.
I believe those might be faster than 1B or 2B binos. I'm not entirely sure though.
But Epic, if you're gonna get 2 binos in 1B or 2B, you're probably gonna want to finish the B side for 5 hearts. And then
Okay,
we have
and
Pocket here going
over
Farewell,
here in
which is
Farewell.
very smart because they are behind in progress.
Okay, I'm trying to
Farewell
think.
is
So
very
what are the
strong.
binos our players have for 1 bino and 5? So we have... I forget if anyone grabbed 2A by now.
I know Sam didn't. I know Sam just has the 2 and
Okay.
5A, 5B, and then the 4A cliff
and
face one.
4A, 5A, 5B, so this would be Sam's 4th chapter with the bino then, and...
Yeah.
Oh, that is a 1 in 5 take from Pocket, so Zim Pocket
Ooh,
had
yeah, so Pocket got the 2A one.
2A, 4A, 5A, 5B, and Farewell. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, this is actually pretty nice routing from Pocket here, which is you play 5B until Through the Mirror, so you have the bino in 5B, and then after that you can go into Farewell, because the first bino in Farewell is pretty quick.
Yeah, I think one of the better scenarios that Sam could do here is, well, this would also be a weird thing to do considering his knowledge, is after doing this and then possibly Mere Temple Blue is stealing 2A all collectibles from Pocket. That would be very good, but it is also not very likely that he decides to do that, but also there are binos in 2B, so...
Okay. It might also be interesting to talk about what information our players have here. So Pocket pretty much can figure out what Sam's routing has been, considering Sam's mostly just been playing this Progress Rush 2 6A. Sam, on the other hand, cannot know for sure what Pocket is because 1 by 9 5 could be so many different places. Like, Pocket could have just played, like, let's say 1B to the first Bino. Or maybe,
Yeah, that
like,
is true.
4B. There's a lot of chapters that have 1 Bino. 2 Binos are a lot more limited, but 1 Bino chapters there's a lot of.
Yeah, so at this point he doesn't need... There's no point for him to grab the Bino in this room, because it's the only one in this chapter, and 2 and 5 and B-sides, so...
Okay, that is cassette. So, Sam does have 2 cassettes over here and 2 hearts, so Sam is just 1 heart and 1 cassette
Oh,
away.
I like this.
You might even go 2A for the heart and cassette, since 2A full clears on the board.
Yeah, that is true, yeah.
And it looks like that's exactly what Sam's doing.
That's probably the best thing here, because Pocket will be in Farewell for a little bit longer, and Pocket has a lot of progress on this objective.
Since 5 hearts is also on the board, the hearts do have some synergy.
Yeah, that is true. Alright, Chasm cassette, and then...
Don't think we have any
4A heart, probably.
Though. So heart
that was Sam's... Oh, never mind. That was Sam's second blue heart, but 3rd heart. Because 5B,
yes,
I'm
because
so
Sam
smart.
has 5B heart.
Yep.
Okay, and Pocket will be grabbing quite a few Farewell objectives here.
There's
Pocket
3 of
will
them.
get Graveless Power Source, 1 Keen Power Source, and 3 Keys in Power Source.
Yep.
So this this will give Pocket 3 more objectives and also a chapter with 2 binos towards 2 binos and 5.
And Pocket should definitely be delaying this because they know where Sam is.
Yes.
And with all these ticks, it is almost impossible that Sam is close to 1 key and 5 or even close to power source.
Yeah, so this has been a really interesting game because our players have had pretty divergent routing almost from the beginning, with Sam deciding to forego the two-way berry objectives, and Pocket using those early advantages, but being behind in progress, deciding to play a more anti-progress route with the 1-up and 1A as well as the power source. Or yeah,
Oh, that is
Farewell
true,
play.
Epic. Ridge Blue after Sam gets this would be very smart for 5 hearts.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I'm
And
assuming after
I
that
would
we're going to
honest-
see him go into B-sides for 5 B-side
I would
binos.
say you can also just get Temple Blue and Ridge Blue, because that'll give you Blue-Red Temple as well as... Because this is...
No, yeah, that's what he's doing, because he's getting Temple Blue right now,
he
and then
is.
Ridge Blue, and then, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I meant after this. Oops.
Yeah.
For some reason I thought Sam was still in 2A.
So yeah,
Okay.
if Sam does do that, then there is no point to finish 2B. So at that point, it most likely is better. Well, especially because Sam doesn't have the cassette. It's probably best for Sam to go 6B and 1B for the binos.
Okay,
That's probably the fastest way.
An interesting question is, can Sam at some point just sort of win con or lose win con Summit? Because Summit
Yeah.
Summit had slower objectives, but those it could still be worthwhile if you're doing it for a win con.
Okay, Pocket going to Resort. I guess that does make sense since Pocket kind of needs anti-progress here. So Pocket's probably going to do one of the mess orders and then get both winged. And
This makes sense.
that also
Although
does have, and that also then they get progress towards 3B because there's a really easy bino in 3B.
like 3A is good to have here. I'm not sure if I like going into 3A here, in a sense that it doesn't seem like... Well, okay, if Sam does go 3A here, then that would be a very smart read from Pocket, but I think Pocket does need to finish 5A here in order to have some, I guess, Summit progress or to contest Summit. The reason being, 3A is a lot weaker if you don't have access to Summit for those other wing fairies.
Yeah, that is
And
true.
it also, if I were Sam, I would probably go Summit first and only go into 3A once I can secure the wing fairies in 3A itself. Okay, this
And
is
yes,
6B, so okay, so Sam is prioritizing the remaining Bino objectives, it looks like. Let's see.
because
So
he
in
can
terms
finish
of...
this off here in 1B and then be done since he has the 5B
Yeah, that will
bino.
give 5. Okay, how many 2 Bino chapters did Sam have?
I believe
Sam
this will
has
be his second and 1B will be
4A?
his third.
Yeah. So that objective is still pretty far away.
So yeah, actually 2B may be decent. Well, at least it looks more decent to us because we know Farewell's already taken, but that is very likely that Sam goes for Farewell for 2 binos and
I
progress
doubt
towards
Sam
the
will
other
go into
objectives.
Farewell right now. The reason being, Farewell gives 2 Binos, but it doesn't give Binos in B-sides, and Sam will be 2 Binos away from completing that.
Yeah, 2 binos in Farewell would be fine, I guess, but it will waste a lot of time.
But yeah, I know I talked about the information asymmetry earlier, and this is another instance of when you have this dynamic where, since Pocket is not taking anything, Sam cannot delay anything because for all Sam knows, Pocket was right behind them doing the same objective. However, Pocket can delay as much as they want because Sam is forced to keep taking their objectives. And so,
Yeah.
as long as Pocket can like not delay more than the amount of time it would take Sam to snipe one of the objectives Pocket has done, um, this is wise. And this can also have like a psychological effect because it might, at Sam, it might seem like, oh, look, I'm doing so good, even though in reality, the score is a lot more even than it looks.
Oh yeah, because Pocket has 7 objectives here. Almost
Yes,
8.
okay, Pocket takes 1 key in power stores. Okay.
Okay.
That would make
So
sense. How
that's
long
good
ago
for
was
Sam
Sam's loss?
now that Sam can't. Now that Sam knows to not enter it. So that is good for Sam.
It's been 3 minutes since Sam collected 5 hearts, so it is possible Sam was in farewell right now, so it makes
Yeah.
sense for Pocket to take now. And look, we have an 8-8 now.
Yep.
Okay, and
Yeah,
I
this is
believe
smart for
Pocket is
Pocket.
not delaying any more objectives because the mess order's also been taken.
So
Oh yeah,
the
and this
question
is
is,
like,
I wonder whether Sam will go for 2 and 2B first, not only for the binos, but also for 2A full clear, or goes to Summit first for 2 binos.
yeah.
Because
Okay, so
I'm
this
assuming
is
either
what-
way, those 2 chapters are probably going to be his last for 2 and 5.
Yeah. Guess 1B makes sense here because the 2 binos come a little faster. Okay,
Now that I
perhaps
think
the
about it, I feel like 2B would be better first because of the 5 binos and B-sides.
yeah. Although I
But
still don't think 2B needs to be played here at all.
yeah,
I
that is
would
true.
I would not play 2B on this board at all.
Oh, wait. I'm so smart. I'm actually so smart. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Fine.
because the 2A cassette from all collectibles isn't really that synergistic. Because 2B would still take the including manning and everything almost 2 minutes.
So
And
then,
there's
yeah.
certainly the issue though is sure you can maybe do 2B in order to get that objective, but 2B gives you nothing else.
So yeah, what is actually the fastest
I would still
way to get 2 more binos?
now that
Farewell,
Pocket has
honestly?
taken farewell, if Sam knows that this is all Pocket has been doing and that Pocket has not been challenging B-side binos, I would prefer just something like Summit B-side.
Yeah.
But that just because you're going past the cassette anyways, you can grab that pretty quickly, and then you only have to play a little bit into
But
500.
would the first 2 farewell binos be quicker?
The issue is you don't want to do those right now at all.
No, yeah, that is true.
Because farewell's already been ticked. If Sam already had 2 binos in 4 chapters, then sure, maybe you can go farewell, but this
Okay,
early,
they are
if you lose
slower.
the objective, the farewell play got you absolutely nothing.
Okay, this is good for Sam that Pocket's going into Summit. Sam has a good lead.
First farewell binos are slower than 7.
Yeah. 7.
That would make
Farewell's
sense.
not 1/3. Oh wait, yeah. I'm just thinking of singular as a whole because I forgot start exists.
Yeah, like start can still take some time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Pocket's gonna go for berries here.
Okay, and we have a summit race on our hands. Pocket is about a checkpoint behind, but that's definitely something can overcome, especially because we have berries as well as gems, and so the players will have to decide, do I do slower berries early in order to get to 20 quicker, or do I forego some of the slower berries in order to be further ahead for the gems?
Wait, so did Pocket not get the last berry in start?
Okay, Pocket not getting berries is always because Pocket might then be thinking Sam can likely be in Summit right now and is ahead. However, if I don't get berries, then I should be able to get gems because berries are a lot slower than they might seem. Even quick berries still at least lose you like a couple seconds, and you can quite easily lose many seconds going for a single berry.
So Sam already got 2 binos here, right?
Oh yeah.
500.
I believe both players have 2 binos in Summit now.
So yeah, so where does Pocket have 2 binos? Pocket has 2 in Farewell, 2 in Summit, can easily get 2 in
4A.
4A, yeah. So yeah, Sam definitely is favored for 2 and 5.
Yeah, the reason being Sam had some of the...
Not even just for 2 and 5. Sam's favored for a lot of the objectives here, especially the 2 summit objectives. And also all berries and search as well.
Yeah. Although
Sam
Pocket
has-
is favored for 2A full clear just because Pocket does not have to go into
Yeah, that is true. And the other mess order.
Yes. So
and
we
so
have
that, at that point, Sam is skipping a lot. I mean, like, that one's not a bad one to skip, but that quick...
Yeah.
Like, did he not get any of the last 2 and 1,000? Because those are really quick. But yeah, I mean, he hasn't seen ticks since the farewell and mess ticks, so he could be
Sam
thinking
seems
pockets
to be
in the
rushing
summit.
the gem here, which is good because you're so close to it now.
Because it is a safe assumption that pockets in summit, considering it's been a while since those ticks.
Yeah, summit just has too much from whatever's left on the board.
Yeah.
Also, since Sam knows Pocket has played 3-8, Sam knows Pocket has 2 winged berries from there, so Pocket might also want to go to Summit just to get 9 winged.
Yeah. Because Pocket will only need to get the first... Wait, the first winged, right?
That is the 4 gem stick from Sam. So Pocket pretty much knows exactly where Sam is in Summit now, but what Pocket does not know is how many berries Sam has.
Yeah, Pocket should have 9 winged, unless... What wing did they not
Pocket
get?
did not get Awake winged.
Oh, and I still think they don't have Chasm winged as well.
Maybe. Although those are quicker wings to go for. It's certainly quicker than Sam having to play a lot of 3A. So I would expect Pocket to still win 9 winged here.
Yeah,
Although that would require playing 1.5. Because there's 11 winged berries in total, including the wing golden. So if you don't do wing golden and 2k winged, you would need 1.5k winged.
I'm gonna go to a clip real quick because I missed the berry count when Sam paused there for a second.
Alright.
Let's see.
Okay, Sam is entering 3A here. This is... I believe Sam is also wanting to brush 9 winged here.
Okay, so Sam did get that winged, correct? In 1500?
Yes, Sam got
okay, so Sam will be at... Sam is at 13 in... Oh, Epic saw before he put out... Yeah. So yeah, Epic will be at 13 in 7A. I'm not quite sure what Pocket's at, but we will probably see here.
I think the... I forget if Sam has Depth's wing, but I think Sam has all the other wings they need. Well,
yeah, Sam has... Yeah, Sam literally just needs 1 winged here, actually.
Okay, so Sam will wing 9 winged Dentals here, and...
Which
actually,
is very
that
good.
is also the beginning of the mess order. So Sam might just do 9 winged into the mess order.
Oh, yeah.
And that would put Sam at 12, which would be really difficult for Pocket. So Pocket needs to win winged here. Which is possible. This is very close.
Ooh, yeah, wait. No, wait, that should be enough by Sam, right?
No, Sam still needs Tal's winged.
He's gotten every...
Oh, and Pocket's doing 2A full clear first? Ooh. I mean, it is very hard to make a call here as to what objective you should go for, because... like, in this situation, when your opponent is ahead and only needs a few objectives to win still.
Am I dumb, or is there... I think I'm dumb. There's 11 winged in the game, isn't there?
There's 11 winged in the game, including wing golden.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking 12.
No, there's 11.
Yeah, I'm smart.
So this is just all berries except the 2k winged and the wing golden.
Yep, there's the tick by Sam, and... So yeah, Sam can win this. Okay. And then...
honestly, Sam might even go, like, search, maybe, for the last objective.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that is an impossible challenge for me, Sev.
Or Sam can continue playing Summit for 20 berries.
Or he could go into, like...
Sam to know what to do, but also when you're up 12 to 8 or 9, which this will be, you don't need to make, like, good reads in order to win at that point.
We may even see him go for Farewell or Summit B-side for the last 2 binos, for 2 and 5.
I don't think Sam will do binos.
Yeah, but... I guess so, but...
I would say Search berries because it also has synergy towards 15 and 5.
Yeah, I guess that is true.
Or Summit berries because
because...
synergize. Like, the issue is Sam does not know what Pocket has been doing for the last, what is it, 9 minutes? Which,
Yeah.
that is enough time to get almost any objective. But Sam can also believe Pocket might be delaying objectives because Sam has been taking um, objectives quite consistently or without much delays.
I almost made the same mistake as I did yesterday. I had the Twitch stream open and I was like, why is the audio desynced?
Oh,
I did the exact same thing yesterday. I'm so smart.
that's fine.
Ooh,
Surely
Pocket
you
may
won't
be
get
going
that a third
for.
time.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, and that's the mess order tick.
I mean, I guess this technically isn't a bad play unlocking Shaft because, yeah, 3B has 2 binos, but the second one is.
Uh,
So, yeah.
yeah, that might have
Okay,
just been
Summit.
sort of a safety play. Like, I'm all the way here. I don't want to regret not having Shaft later on. So, might as well just unlock this.
So if Sam gets
Okay,
everything
ooh.
in, so Sam has 1 berry here. So if he gets all 5 here, he will need. He just needs the first one in 1500, and then he can just go down for the first berry that's downwards. So
Yeah, I
unless
mean,
if
at
he for
this
some
point,
reason quits out, I'm pretty sure he
yeah,
has
if
this in the
Sam
bag.
just commits to this, Sam wins the game here.
Yeah,
That
Sam.
was not
Yeah,
a
Sam did skip the early ones.
Yeah, that was not a bad read from Pocket that Surge might be something Sam does, especially because Pocket knows Sam has the blue heart in Temple, which at that point you very likely would have unlocked Unraveling. Whereas Sam does not have a reason to believe Pocket had unlocked Unraveling, but also Pocket hadn't ticked anything for so long that Sam couldn't be saying.
So yeah, if
But
Sam gets these last 2 berries in 1K, which are really not opting for those because those are some really quick berries.
did Sam get those first?
No, he
Sam did.
didn't.
Okay.
So Sam has 4 left now instead of just 2, which
Okay, I guess.
arguably I say,
I
well,
mean, at this point, it's fine. You can just pick
yeah,
any berries
that
you
is
want.
true. Yeah,
But oh no.
okay, it probably
Yeah,
goes down
this
for
has
these
been.
2. Yeah, and then he just needs to get the one right after the.
Let's see. Like, some of me wonders
Oh,
if after Farewell, if Pocket had just gone into Summit, this could have been quite different. Obviously, it's easier for us to say here, like
I think
being
he
able to watch
accidentally
both
ticked because
streams.
he flashed. Yeah, he definitely
Oh,
accidentally ticked. Yeah, because he paused there for a
oh,
bit,
it's
and then yep, there
19.
it, and
Okay.
then there's the tick. That is wow. That was a really good game for Sam. Wow, both players did really well here.
Oh, you're
Wow,
missing this berry somehow. Okay,
GG's
cool.
though.
GG's. That was an interesting game. That was really close for a long time.
Yeah,
And it was also really interesting seeing divergent paths, where either player could have won.
yeah.
Yeah, Full
So
Body Sam basically
unfortunate.
got all berries in 1.5k.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Pocket is the first eliminated from the bracket stage of the tournament.
What's like they gave us a lot of really interesting matches to watch. So
Yep.
hopefully getting this far and even making it to the brackets. Okay, so the next game we have is going to be Clicks versus Squad. So
I'm
really the
just
funny
hoping I
thing,
don't recognize the board too much. Surely I
the funny
forgot.
thing about this is, so this is a recorded match that we're going to be playing now. I have seen nothing regarding this match, so I'll be completely blind. Nene, I believe, was the referee for this match, so
Hopefully I just remember who won. Hopefully.
okay. All I say is no spoilers, please.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't worry. I will. No.
All right, but
Yeah. Don't worry about it. And then yeah, I will probably leave the day 4 bingo room because that won't be used until the later matches for today.
sounds good. But yeah, my heart indeed, Sam. Well played. That was a very that's a huge GG, as Epic said.
Yeah. Sam has that game and the win against Sev are very good games for Sam.
Yes, Sam's really been doing really well this tournament. I'm
Yeah.
really excited to see how far you can go here. Yeah, GG's Pocket though. That was a tough game. That was really exciting to watch though. Like
Yeah.
yeah, your early game routing and even the farewell plays and the delays were all really exciting to watch. Okay, so a little bit about our players here. This is also going to be a really interesting and early close match because both the four both these players have also been playing really well this tournament. Um, Khan of course getting the upset win against was it Wordle, I believe?
Yeah, Quan did get the only win against Vertil.
Yeah.
Yeah, Quan ended up making Vertil go 2. Was Vertil the only expert that had 2-1? Or let me look. Because Crab won all of them, Tia won all. Yeah, so Quan's the only person so far in this tournament that has beaten one of the expert players.
Yeah.
So that is very
Well,
interesting.
for the fourth place. Okay, and we are the next match is on. Let's look at the board. So we have Grabless 1A. It's something players might consider doing first fast. There is one up in 2 chapters. There's Read Poem in 2A. There's also 2 Winged in 2. So it'll be interesting. Do our players decide to do a Grabless Progress one up in 1A? We shall see. Or I also won't be surprised if our players just skip Grabless 1A altogether because there's important things you can rush. There's also Awake Berry. I also find it interesting when we have something like 2 objectives in Awake, such as Poem here and Awake Berry, because you can very often end up with the players trading those 2 objectives, depending if the players are close enough going into Awake. Because if one player goes for Poem first, they indicate the tick, and then they have to match through the Poem, which gives the other player time to go and take the Berry first.
And yeah, so I wonder if we'll see either player go for a 1-up in 1A, since there is 1-up in
There's
2.
This
But
board has a lot of early objectives.
yeah, there is a
Also,
lot of
5
good
berries in
progress
4,
objectives.
10 in 3A.
Yeah, so 1-up
Four
isn't
A
necessarily a
sites.
bad choice here in 1A if you do a progress 1-up, because it goes to 5 and 4.
4 blue. This board had so much anti-progress potential.
Oh, yeah.
So, this is I'm excited to see what happens. So, neither player opting to play Grabless, that makes perfect sense. On a board like this, Grabless 1A is not something you want to be.
And it looks like
thinking
Plix is
about.
going
What?
for the 1-up, and Quan is not.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably gonna get this
Although
berry
Quan
and then
might have just
continue.
accidentally collected and was trying to do a more progress one up, so I believe both players
Possibly.
are. Oh no, Quan's just collecting now. Okay. A
And
little
then,
scary
yeah.
carrying the wing that far, but for players like Quan, it's not a big deal.
Usually I have a better memory, but I'm glad that I don't have a good memory of this game. That was less than 24 hours ago, so
Okay, so
I'm
Plix
good so
does
far.
get the one up, but Plix does it an early one up and not a progress one up, which means Quan does have quite a progress lead so far. So it'll be interesting to see. At this rate, Plix might just do the one up in 2A and say, you have the exec Quan, you can get these progress objectives, I'll secure the berry objectives with 1 up in 2 and 5 berries in 4. Part of me wonders, can you get like early 10 berries in 3A and then skip 3A for 5 and 4 in bridge? And then get objectives like 4 blue. Maybe you play till mess, you get the mess, you get 3A blue, and then you skip. And
I mean,
I
that
suppose you're
could
probably
work.
not winning 2 and 2 or the mess order if your opponent's ahead.
But at that point, it would be better just finish off 3A and 4A for 4A sides and then skip 5A.
Yeah, but I'm saying as clicks when you, especially if you do 1 up in 2 and 1A, 2A, you know you're behind in progress, you're not winning objectives like 4A sides.
Well, yeah, that is true,
Quan's
I
getting
guess.
fast berries. I believe Quan is just getting 5 berries in this chapters, which makes perfect sense.
Okay, now let's see if Plix goes for the 1-up here. No. Doesn't look like Plix is going to get this one.
Okay.
Which isn't bad because, yeah, Plix
This
does
makes
want to
sense.
somewhat
Flix is
keep up
still
in
behind
progress.
due to that non-progress 1A up, but Flix might maybe Flix consider just skipping 3A and then doing a 1-up in 4A star. Okay, let's see how 3A looks on this board. We have 2 mess orders again. We have 10
Blue and
berries in
red.
3A, 2 berries in 2, blue and red, 8 winged. Yeah, this is an alright 3A. Like, I can consider playing 3A here, but 3A isn't like oppressively good. In that you can skip 3A and it would still be fine.
It was a good game, Reed. Sam ended up winning. Yeah, but it was a very close game, and it was a very cool board. Yeah, so
it was. I would recommend going back and watching it.
100%.
3A might also be good for 4A sides because you're unlikely to be doing 5A, so 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A can usually be 4A sides.
So yeah, I feel like that will not be
Okay,
necessarily
although
a bad
Quan
play
here
for
is
Plix.
ahead enough that Quan should be able to win both objectives in a way. Quan doing a little hop there, use jump key instead of talking, but all good. Alright, that's the poem tick, and yeah, Quan is still ahead going into the very.
Yeah, come on, Quan and Plix, stop stream sniping each other. What are you doing?
Yeah, and Plix. Oh, Plix is going for the winged. Ooh. If I were Plix here, I would probably have to skip the winged entirely because, given the timing of the poem tick, there's no way you're winning the winged at that point because you're just in the cutscene. Well, assuming there wasn't stream delay, I don't know what the delay is exactly. But on stream, the RGSA.
Yeah,
and also players skip 3A here.
Also, I don't necessarily know if that Plix going into the winged room and then seeing the tick and then just going away from the winged is necessarily a good play, especially because there is 8 winged.
Yeah. I almost forgot this match was recorded, and I got really worried when I saw Quan say GSA in chat right now. And I'm like, oh wait, Quan's not playing right now, this is recorded.
Yeah, so Plix is going for the 4A 1-up.
The 1-up. I believe Quan will just get 5 quick berries here.
Ooh. Oh, and that's unfortunate from Plix, failing the 1-up.
Oh no.
4 berries. And so yeah, Quan is going for the cassette for, I think, mostly 5 cassettes. I mean, it does also help for 2 binos and 3 and 10 binos.
True. This is looking like rough stuff for Plix, although skipping the cassette here will at least give Plix the progress lead now.
Yeah.
And 4A has enough fast berries that Plix should still be able to grab 5 berries in 4A. You can only just grab 4, like the C-pop berry here, and then the last 4 berries in cliff base, and not lose a lot of progress doing so. So while it lost the 1-up, also since Quan's not doing 1-up, the 1-up objective is still safer than it. Ooh, pause buffers the C-pop, very nice.
Yeah, well, watching this match yesterday, I learned the reason why Plix's username used to be pause buffer Plixona. Plix does like to pause a lot, and it does help her out a lot.
Yep.
There's a lot of cases that it does help.
I mean, you can play a mini game that chat, which is just keep track, just count how many instances of like pause buffering we see in Plixona here. I've noticed 2 already. I might have missed some.
Yeah.
It's ingrained into your brain. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm not criticizing you in any means, by the way.
And yeah, hey Plix, it did really help you at one point. That is the one thing I remember, and it is very funny. So.
Okay, do these pause buffers don't count if like many players just do it anyway?
No, that doesn't necessarily count as like Plix just doing.
Alright, but
more.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, most people, unless if you're like a really advanced player with exit, or I guess.
So
bingo terms
The
expert.
progress
and
is
pause that.
really close once again. Ooh, and because Blix had some unfortunate deaths here. Which is fair. Second blockless is really difficult. I wouldn't know because I've never done it.
Yeah. I've tried pause buffering it before and trying to learn it. Even pause buffered, it's hard.
Yeah. Oh? Ooh, that was close. Okay, so. Oh no, this is just unfortunate. Okay, at this point, what do you do as Plex? Because at this point, you can be pretty certain you are behind into progress. Part of me wonders, do you just enter 3A here?
Yeah, that wouldn't
Because
necessarily
if
be a
you,
bad play.
honestly, I might have considered. Actually, I don't think you have 5 berries. Ooh, and 9 berries. If you had 5 berries in 4A already, you could just quit out at Cliff Face and go into 3A to get 5 and 4. Because Quan can just win 5 and 4 in
Oh
Temple.
yeah, so Plex is not opting to go for these cliff face berries. Ooh, one goes
Yeah,
farewell.
at this point, I don't think you're winning 5 and 4 anymore. So that
I
does
mean,
make sense.
farewell is pretty good
Farewell.
here because there's 1 key in power source and 4 keys. There's 10 binos and there's also 2 and 3.
Okay,
So
from Quan's
honestly, Quan can get 10. Quan can get 10 binos in farewell since he's gotten 2 in 4A, and I don't know if he's gotten the one in 2B or 2A.
Okay, so from Quan's perspective, Plix has ticked 0 objectives so far, which means Plix could be literally anywhere doing anything they want. And so at that point, it is kind of scary. It might be scary to keep continuing to play Progress into Temple, because Quan has been doing some stuff like the Dual Form and Awake Wing that could
wait,
lose
did
some
Quan
progress,
get-
as well as the cassette in 4A.
I guess Quan got all 3.
Big 0-0 score, yeah.
I didn't realize Quan got all 3 4A binos. So yeah, at this point, if
Yeah,
Quan
there is
just
10
gets...
buy nodes, so actually, if you
Yeah.
can maybe just win. You can just win 10 buy nodes in Farewell itself, because there's 6 buy nodes in Powers, or
Yeah, because Quan
7
Quan
buy
needs...
nodes in Power
Oh, there's
Source, and 2 buy nodes
7?
in Sync. So
I thought
each
there...
of the keys has 1 buy node, that's
Yep, there's
5.
one in
The
the
hub
hub.
room has 1, and the skip room has 1.
Oh, okay. So
Although
yeah,
that
Quan
one
needs...
does require you to do the skip.
Quan needs 5 more, so Quan just gets this bino and then gets a bino in every key room.
Yeah.
So this
yeah.
is a pretty good play for Quan. Especially because 2 and 3 as well is on the board, so Quan just needs one more chapter after this.
This
for
is
2 and
really
3.
good for Plix, though, because it does mean objectives that Plix likely would have lost, such as 5 berries in 4, it's stuff that Plix can now win. Because surprisingly, Quan cannot get any berries in Farewell, well, let alone 5. Well, I guess there's 1, but you're not doing that.
Oh yeah, the bottom right berry is interesting for 1-up.
Yeah, but that does give Plix another one. The interesting thing is, this tick does not give Quan any info still, because 1-up in 2 chapters at this point could be any chapters. For all we know, Plix could have done a 3A 1-up to give some content to our audience here.
Yeah, but yeah, Reed, Plix does not have 5 in 2 or 4A.
Yeah, but yeah, so I suppose at this point Plix can know that 5 in 4 is kinda safe, considering Con still hasn't picked it, but I wonder what Plix thinks Con's doing.
Oh, double
going
bubble
for
skip?
the old skip setup. Interesting.
Because yeah, that was what used to be the fastest strats before demos became easier.
Yeah. Or before Archie, I believe, because like the up Archie isn't that bad, because just down dash up.
Oh yeah, as long as you're I guess as long as you're right on the ground. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and that's 1 key in power source. This, if I was Plix here, I would be somewhat surprised seeing this, but in a way I would be happy. It's like, okay, at least you're not doing what I'm doing. Because this gets you 10 binos, it gets you very close to 2 and 3 if that's 10 binos, and it gets you 4 keys in power source. So these are some, like, you are accumulating a progress lead here, sorry, an objective lead, Okay, this is, I guess, an interesting thing to talk about some of the variables that go into bingo, which is you have things like you have progress, you have information, and then you have objectives. And Quan over here, it's securing quite a few objectives by doing this sort of anti-progress play, but that is coming at the cost of progress. So it would be interesting to see, like, are those extra objectives that Quan got early on enough to make up for the progress lead, or can Plixona leverage the progress
Oh
in
yeah,
order
the
to?
score.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we are
2 killed.
building
Maybe try to
Grappler's
fix the
1A.
scores.
Okay, this is also smart from Plixona because now that you know Quan has not been doing progress, you don't have to keep playing progress. You could say, okay, maybe my opponent wants to do anti-progress, let me steal some stuff. You know, you can be pretty certain that your opponent has not done Grappler's 1A first pass because they would not delay it this long, usually. And so, you can be safe. You can assume that you can maybe do this. However, I do not like doing this before securing 5 and 4. I would really have just gone into Shrine as flicks and just done 5 and 4, especially because Shrine Arb is also on the board. Maybe I would have even just done Shrine Arb, but this is going to mean Quan wins 5 and 4, which I think Quan doing Farewell and still being able to win 5 and 4 is pretty huge for Quan. And yeah, there's the 5 and 4 tick. But me, Flix was just really scared to do it because of the missed berries in 4A.
Wait, what do you mean you think you wake up in 2 minutes flying? What? What? Do you mean for the? I'm so
For
confused.
the recording?
Yeah, because I knew Flying was talking about last night some issues with the
Okay.
recording.
I am not listening to the stream at all, so if there's any like all these stuff or anything with the stream, I will not notice it.
Oh wait, the listener. I gotta listen to this.
Okay, so 5A over here will give clicks 4A sites, and Flix is a decent bit ahead into 5A right now, so they should be able to quite comfortably win this objective. What else is in 5A here? There's Grabless Unraveling, which Flix will win very shortly. There's also... That's about it. Although, so
When this is
that's
good
still
for
quite good
Blitz,
because B-sides there's almost no B-side synergy on this board. Cassettes aren't really B-sides because you don't have to play a B-side, you can just get a cassette. And the only B-side needed is Blue and Red and Resort.
yeah, or
So,
no,
yeah,
7B
5A makes
technically.
sense here.
7B for 2K.
Oh, yeah. 7B
Alright, well
on the board. Fair.
I wonder if Quan will quit out or continue for 4A sides. Or, well, I guess at this point, for progress.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder, like,
Oh,
5B is
good morning,
fast,
Flying.
Good morning, Flying.
So yeah, now the listener is on because Flying
Okay.
like started
Nice.
fixing the recording at this point. So
Okay, cool.
if Quan does 3A, well,
So,
how do you win?
once you get out of Temple, there isn't really anything too fast. The reason being, normally you might say Summit for Binos, but Quan's already won 10 Binos, and at this point, I don't really see Clix winning 2 and 3, and Quan could just secure that in Summit. And the other objectives are all still pretty slow. So, Nate game here isn't super important to get to first.
Yes,
there's
block.
still
There
a
was
lot
a Wake Winged
of
and Poem.
anti-progress stuff left. There's still 4 blue hearts. There's still a lot of stuff in Resort. There is still all berries in Shrine. Although Summit does have a fair few things in it. There's, of course, for Con, there's 2 Binos and 3. There is cassette for 5 cassettes as well at Summit B 2K. There is
1.5K
winged
and
berries
3K
for
are.
8 winged, and it's also possible to just do 2 winged and 2 in Summit.
Yeah, that is true.
Because 1.5K ARB is also on the board, and what else? I believe, and 3K berries are also on the board, so that's interesting. So Summit can be strong here. Okay, and Flick should be completing 4-8 sites soon, and Connor just entered Rescues is about a little less than a rescue's worth of difference between our players here in terms of progress. Okay.
All right, and then Plix is going
Plix
3A,
enters 3A.
which
Yep,
is not a
this
bad
makes sense.
choice.
Yeah, I would. This makes sense. I would have expected Blix to go 3A a lot sooner as well, but this makes sense. At least with after the farewell take, playing 5A makes sense because now you know you can win the 5A objectives. Okay. So
yeah, there
this
are
will get
2 mess
2 and 2. There's a
orders.
mess order. You'll get. What's a mess order? We have.
Chess books, towels, and towels, chess books.
So we don't have a good order to get the heart in, but I assume they still do the any person order, which is chess books,
Yeah.
towels, and just get the heart at the end. Although actually, no, you might even do tall chess books just because you want the wing sooner, because you don't know where Quan is.
That is true.
Actually, yeah, I would go talls first. Okay, yeah, we have a 3A.
Well, yeah, this has been unfortunate for Quan, getting locked out of 4A size and now probably getting locked out of some 3A stuff.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, that's not surprising in any way, because having played so much Farewell, you're not expecting to win things like 4A sides. So, like, the moment Quan made the decision to, like, go and commit so much to Farewell, I think Quan was basically just giving up. Okay, play.
Yeah, that is true.
I was gonna say. The left berry there is slow for 10 and 3A. Okay, I wasn't paying too much attention to how many berries our players have been picking up here in 3A. But Blix does have a minute advantage in terms of entering resort based on the chapter times here, so I would
Probably more
expect
like
Blix to
45
comfortably-
seconds.
Okay. So I would expect Tex to be able to win at least 2 Winged 2, 10 berries, and 3.
Wait, does
do
Plix
their
not have
players have
Chasm?
Chasm winged?
I'm pretty sure Quan does, because that was Quan's 4th winged. Because, yeah, Quan probably
I'm
got
not
the
sure if
2 ones in
Flix picked it
1A,
up.
and then 2A, 3A.
Does anybody in chat remember if Flix has Chasm winged?
Well, we'll see now, because Plix did not get 2A. So... Oh, no!
So then it will be
no.
really No, they don't. This is really unfortunate because if Plix went into 1A first... Oh, what a pause button. Amazing. Then this
is
would
it
be
the
their
one on the
objective, but
updash?
now... It just feels like there's been a couple unfortunate instances of objectives that should have been Plix's going to Quan.
Were you talking about the pause buffer on the updash?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that... I do remember that. That was...
Okay, and that's the 2 Winged and 2 ticked from Quan.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Plix. But
Yeah.
to be
I
fair,
believe
Plix now has the advantage of knowing where Quan is, and Quan doesn't know Plix is ahead in 3A.
Yeah, but at the cost of an objective, ooh. Like, the issue is, the take was so soon that Plix really can't delay this. Because Plix said it's only, like, a fraction of a minute.
Yeah, Quan is doing the bottom left order.
Yeah.
Which is very good for Plix, because that's the same order she did. Or she's doing. Yep, and there's
That's
10 and
good.
3A, which is probably a bit surprising for Quan.
Yeah, especially, like, not seeing the 2 Winged and 2.
Yeah. And it's going to be even more surprising seeing this ticked, which is going to be really unfortunate. Or wait. Oh, wait, never mind.
No,
They're
they
not
still need
on...
to do
Yeah,
both.
yeah, I'm smart.
Yeah, although...
Yeah.
Yeah, the lead is still narrowing, though.
Yeah, this is
Like,
actually going to be
Quan's
really...
exec is showing up. So, I think Plix is able to win this so long as Plix doesn't have a nasty death here.
Oh, because Reed did Quan not go for Blue Heart. But yeah, no, either way, it looks like Plix is ahead. Oh, why did... I said nothing. I said nothing.
Oh no, oh no. Hey look,
Okay,
it's been
don't worry,
established
don't worry.
I don't have Calm's curse on me, okay?
Don't worry.
Okay, take this right now.
Oh, and that was actually super close.
Okay, good. I was
That
scared
was
not seeing
that
that
was
tick.
very close. Oh, when is
It's
Discord?
almost-
I wanna. When was it?
I'm
I
not
wanna
gonna
unmute the
know.
stream. I wanna unmute the stream.
I heard a ping, but that was probably my own Discord. Alright, so continuing to play 3A. I guess you have. You wanna grab the cassette here for. Ooh, that's annoying. Retry. 5 cassettes and blue and red. Yeah, I'm not sure if. I guess it's fine continuing to play 3A. Because it's not too long to describe this. So, how is Flix doing in terms of 4 blue or 5 cassettes? Blue hearts, you have
that's
3A
the
blue.
first
I think you
cassette.
can just go and grab 1, 2, 4.
Yeah,
Cassette
that's
might
only
be a
Plix's
bit
first.
in order. Yeah, although this one. Okay, Quan is rushing for blue here. Do we have a
Which
reflection?
one does Quan?
Hmm.
Oh, Quan doesn't have Ridge yet. Wait,
No.
did Quan get Mess Blue?
Maybe they did.
Yeah, I thought they didn't.
Did Quan get Temple Blue?
No, Quan. I
No,
don't. Quan.
right?
I watched Quan pass.
Okay.
Going
So
up.
this has to then be this has to be 1, 2, 3, 4 then.
Yeah.
And that's 4 blue hearts from Quan. Ticks that's the tick. Okay, so Reflection has a cassette, for 2 and 3.
And then it does have hollows. And I guess
This has
the
been
cassette does
interesting, like,
have
Quan has
for...
been sitting on 2 binos in 2 chapters for a long time.
Yeah,
I'm
but
assuming
Quan
Quan was
right
betting that Plix will not contest it because Quan is so close to winning it. And Quan will secure it here in Summit.
Yeah.
Although as Plixoda, I think Summit here might still be better than Reflection.
Yeah.
Because Reflection has, I mean, of course, Plix doesn't know whether or not the cassettes are contested here, but
Oh, that's an unfortunate
although
death.
that being said, ooh, that was so close to really fast Reflection cassette.
We love Revo's nonsense.
Okay, so Quan should be able to win 2 binos and 3, 8 winged berries, 1.5k. That would put them at 11. And they always have either 3k or Summit B-side as a potential 13. Which, yeah, this is looking... Plix can still very much win this, but they will need to make some soul reads. Like, they will need something like delaying 5 or having Quan go for cassettes here maybe and waste some time, or... Yeah, that is a 2 and 3 pick. Does that... That could be anywhere, but it's probably Summit. Because you know it has to be 4 and Fair will have to be on it. Just because of the 10 binos tick. Those binos have to be gotten.
Yeah, that is true. I think Reed does have a win con here.
Or con, you mean?
So there's 3k, 8 winged, 1500 2B, yeah. So there are 4 summit objectives. And yeah, this is for 8 winged.
That is true. That is true.
But I mean, technically Plix could, whichever
the reason I did not say the nursery win con is because 3k ARB and 7B are not something you can just sort of do simultaneously, which means Quan can just steal one of them. Although that would require Quan to actually be in Summit.
Well,
Plixona to be in Summit. I misspoke.
Yeah.
Although, yeah. Okay, yeah. Quan's going for the winged berries to get those in Summit.
Yep, and that's the 8-winged.
Yeah, I would say, like, sometimes you have a wing con in Summit where it's like the objective just flow from one to the other because they're all in Summit A side, which is really difficult for your opponent to catch up to because that mainly requires them to be able to skip something like gems or berries in order to get ahead. Reed winning the game, so true.
Yep.
Okay, that's a 5 cassettes tick from like zone up, but it might just be too little too late. Because, yeah, that's the 8 wing tick from Quan, and now Quan just needs 3 more objectives, which you're at least going to do 1.5k ARB and get the cassette, and then at that point, I wouldn't be surprised to just see Quan going to Summit B after 1.5k, because it is the faster of the 2 remaining Summit objectives.
So yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, so Plix is getting progress for Heart of the Mountain, which is interesting at this level in the game.
Yeah, I suppose like the
Shrine Arb, I mean, this
does
isn't
suggest Summit for like pretty sure. Because the only way to get 8 wing without Summit is by doing Wing Golden, which there is absolutely no reason for players to do here. Sorry, Dragon. Oh, and Con doing the.
So yeah, I'm pretty
transition thing
sure
with
Plix was gonna go
1.5K.
for Ridge Blue, but then remembered Shrine Arb was on the board, so I was probably gonna go for Ridge Blue during
like,
Shrine Arb.
This game, like I said, would be quite interesting if Plix had one of the 2 objectives, which is 2 winged in 2 or 5 berries in 4 chapters, which they were not able to win.
Or
because
even
at that
both.
point, Quan has
Plix
to do
could win
something
both.
outside Summit. And Plix's pretty good advantage towards almost everything that's not at Summit. Well, I suppose, like, Mess Order, there's even progress, and Quan does have Hearts for Core. So it's not
But
entirely
yeah,
true,
either
but
way,
it's
Plix has
certainly
to recognize that Summit is just a win con.
yeah. Yeah, but Quan's been playing really solid here. Like, I was a little surprised by the early farewell play, but it looks to be working here.
So yeah, Quan's probably gonna check 1500 ARB when in the orb. Just to save a bit of time.
I wonder, is 3 skip for a farewell like the fastest way to get 10 binos?
Wait, why is Quan not... Oh, Quan missed the first berry. I mean, yeah, I guess that's not necessarily a bad play, because you just go for progress first, or maybe Quan just forgot.
Yeah. Well, regardless, here's the tick. Yeah.
Yep, and then there's Shrine Arb.
At that point, Plix has to go Summit. Yeah. After
Yeah.
1.5k tick, it's... So Plix basically has to guess correctly of what Quan's doing. Which in this case, Quan's doing Summit B, which makes sense, so...
And
Question
arguably,
is, can Plix get to 2k before Quan gets to 2k?
yeah, that is what's necessary here, because Plix has probably realized, yeah, I need to go
Like,
for one of
Plix
these.
Yeah, Plix is, well, not necessarily
except
core,
Mess.
cause, and Mess.
Yeah, Core and
So,
Mess, they're equal
like,
on.
winning 3k here. Actually, maybe Quan does this, and it just does, like, Mess or core or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but I still think either way, 3k would be safer here, because...
Yeah, like... Cause you know,
as
like,
far as
at some
Quan knows,
point,
Plix was... As far as Quan knows, Plix was just out of Summit.
Yeah, I'm curious
So-
to see who reaches 2k first.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I mean, 7B
I
is
don't-
slightly shorter.
Yes.
So-
I would expect 7B to go faster, but 7B is also harder. We have really solid players here, but you never know. You can always take some annoying deaths. As I say that Quan retries, but he didn't see that. Yeah. This room especially I find really annoying dying in because there's a Bino in the middle of the room, but there is no respawn. But yeah, Quan's already entering 1k while Plix is still, oh no, taking some annoying deaths. Yeah, I feel like Quan just wins this in 3k. Ooh, that was close.
Are you watching the Twitch stream or the Discord stream?
I'm watching the Twitch stream. Oh, maybe that's why I'm a bit delayed.
Yeah, you are a tiny bit delayed.
Okay, that makes sense. That happened to me last time too, and I thought my Twitch was just behind. I forgot I could just watch it in commentary.
Yeah.
I just like watching the Twitch stream because then I can also read chat at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, you could just pop out chat and put it like on the bottom right of your screen.
I guess
Because there's not much down there. Because yeah, I just pop out my chat and put it on second monitor.
Ah,
So yeah, this actually is decently close. Because yeah, Quan is leaving 1K. So it will most likely be that Plix is going to be slightly behind. But
is still a couple.
There is also the fact that 1500 kind of is garbage in 7B, and yeah, Quan is already
I don't
taken a
think
death.
at this level though, like you probably have cycles for everything that you're comfortable with.
That is true, but Quan did take a death in this first room, which isn't too bad. So yeah, and yeah, if Quan passes this room, most likely, he will be good.
Interesting. Yeah,
and Quan definitely does have.
Enter this room because having a separate death cycle for this room sounds painful. Okay, Quan's one room ahead.
Yep.
Away.
So yeah, Quan will probably be, I would assume, like, 30-ish seconds. Oh, play? Okay, well, hopefully.
Ooh. Plix. Okay.
Okay, well, there's the tick. There's the tick. So I think Plix is gonna. Yep, Plix sees it.
Plix will retry here. Question it. Yeah.
So yeah, actually, if Quan ended up delaying that even by like another minute, that's really bad for Plix.
But I don't think Quan.
Or I guess maybe Plix maybe necessarily wasn't gonna go 7B, but gets the cassette for safety.
Like delaying it would make sense, but the issue is Quan is so far ahead that at this point you'd rather get locked out of this because you didn't delay then to over delay.
Yeah.
Like when you're ahead, you sort of don't want to delay as much, unless they're really safe delays, which these weren't necessarily. Because Plix could have been right behind Quan in 1.5, or Plix could have just gotten the cassette but not finished.
Hi Dragon, you're here at a good time because there is a funny soon.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't reveal any objectives. It's just a funny pause buffer thing. So I'll tell you when to look at Plix's stream. Soonish.
All right then. That is convenient time, Victor.
Yeah, but I'm actually I just remember little moments from this game, so I'm glad I didn't remember too much because then it would have been a lot harder to commentate.
Yep. Yeah, Nene did ref this match.
Yeah. Alright, I would recommend taking a look at Plix's screen for the next little... Oh, unless if Plix dies here. Wait, no. Plix pause buffers, never mind. Yeah, definitely look at Plix's screen for this section.
Oh, for all the scrolls, yeah. Ooh, that's...
Uh-oh.
Oh, you don't have a dash here.
Yep, and that's a good save by
needs a dash
pause
anyway.
buffer Plixona. Yep.
Dude, this is the new level of ASS. This is the dashless ASS.
Yeah, that was definitely a moment by Plix.
Yeah. Yeah, regardless of what's gonna happen here, it's always a treat to watch Plix play.
Yeah. Yep. And so yeah, Quan is now entering 3K. Plix is.
I sometimes wonder if like Plix just had some of the backup like pause buffers known, or are those improvised? Still, it's really impressive either way.
Oh, I'm pretty sure a lot of them are, because yeah, Plix was that improvised. Yeah. Okay.
The mostly improvised. Yeah.
Yeah. The like, I think one of the few things that you don't improv is like.
Like, you wouldn't expect that particular situation to happen much.
Yeah.
Oh, there could be some things if, like, in practice you have been failing a lot. You might just learn a pause buffer.
Because she barely didn't hit the ground. So. Yeah.
Okay. Although Quan is pretty much a checkpoint ahead now.
Yeah.
So this is
Oh,
looking
that's
like our
what
time
that
is
thing was.
coming
Okay.
soon. A nice
That's
seat
what I was.
drop. Or spike jump. I
Yeah,
missed what
I knew
happened.
I knew there was a spike jump like that, so I did that in a long go
Oh.
yesterday, but I set it up wrong, but it still worked.
Nice.
Because yeah, you just set up your sub-pixel position. Yeah, Dragon does not like Celeste abbreviations in some cases, like Cromplex. Dragon does not like calling chromatic complex Cromplex. Or Squircle.
Okay, those are very different. One of those is acceptable.
Which one is acceptable? I'm assuming Cromplex.
Yes.
No, 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 don't do that.
From following
Don't do that, Sev. Uh-uh.
Hmm.
No, that's a bad idea.
Well, our type is coming to an end pretty shortly anyways.
So yeah, Dragon and Mora will wait. Oh wait, that's why. Yeah, so Dragon and Mora will be commentating.
Nice flex and skip.
I mean, hey, why are we acting like this is over? Surely Plix comes back from this, right?
Surely Quan just dies at the berry.
Surely Quan just keeps attempting the berry demo and fails it. I mean, Calm's Curse moment, maybe? Surely?
Nah.
I mean, if I remembered more things from this game, I could have, like, purposefully Calm's Curse.
Can you Calm's Curse after the fact? Like, can I, in theory, Calm's Curse the game that's already been recorded?
I mean, that happened for when I was
2v2?
commentating. No, that happened for the Valentine's one. I saw multiple people Calm's Curse that, even though it had already happened.
Ooh.
Yep, and there is
There's the
GG. Oh yeah, there's the tick. That is
So,
GG's.
Well played. Congratulations to Coded Sam for
Yep.
staying alive in this bracket, and
Yep.
thank
So
you for all the fun games you've given us, Plix and Pocket.
Yep. So,
Yeah, and we will soon be joined by, I believe it was
Dragon and Mora, yeah.
Dragon and Mora.
And then if you guys are curious on the bracket, Sam will be playing Tio or Gooms, and then Quan will be playing Crab or Vertle.
Although we have some exciting expert gameplay coming on.
Yeah.
We have Tio versus Gooms, and then we have Wordle versus Crab. These are really exciting games I'm very looking forward to.
Yeah, basically these next two games basically look at it as a mini expert bash. And I guess the winner's final as well. So.
Yep.
So you guys should be very excited for these next two games. And yeah, we will probably
Yes, Dragon Sam did beat Pocket.
Yeah, it was a very good game.
You should watch it. It's
Oh yeah. Anyone that was not here for the first game, I highly recommend after this stream to go rewatch that game. It was
we have 6 in it. Okay, we had 68 viewers. There was like one more person joining. But alright, with that, we will take our leave now.
Yep.
Bingy.
Yep. Good luck to the players for the rest of today.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Dragon. Bye, Dragon.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
So,
how is chat on this?
How is everyone?
Bingo.
How is everybody on this fine Tuesday afternoon?
Yes, a fine Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah, you got the summer of Arb, the Tuesday of Bingo. You know, what more could you need in life?
So how have the earlier games gone? I was unfortunately not able to.
I got to the stream 5 minutes before the conclusion of the Quan versus Plix game.
Nice. Yeah, I literally just.
Because I was doing stuff and had to go like have a shower and stuff, so I never actually got the chance to watch the games. All I know is that something Quan and Sam are moving on.
Nice. So yeah, Tio versus Goom. So I believe those two games were for the losers bracket. So the losers of those two games are out,
Yep.
and the winner. Yeah, here we are. Here's the bracket. Shout outs to
Yep.
2Kill the Restreamer.
Yep, we have our bracket. So, yep, as we can see, what's going to be happening is, so we have Crab vs. Vertle, Tio, and Gooms. The winners of those games will go to the best of 3 winners finals. And the losers of those games, so the loser of Crab vs. Vertle will go up against Quan, and the loser of Tio vs. Goom will go up against Sam. The winners of those games play in the losers semis. And then after that, I have absolutely no idea. I cannot see the rest of the
winners
bracket.
finals,
Yeah.
losers finals, and then grand finals are
Yeah.
on the right side, but we don't have to worry about those just
Yeah.
yet. Yeah, it's possible we could see 2 rematches. If Birdle beats Crab and Gooms beats Tio, then we would have Crab versus Sam and Tio versus Quan again. That would be quite funny.
Yeah. Potential rematch versus Vertle. That would be cool. We can see the Quan Vertle rematch.
I think Quan Verdal has been.
Hmm.
Oh wait, yeah, Quan Verdal was a match in the group stage. No,
Yeah,
and
that was a group stages match.
12, I think 13-12 or 13-11. So
I don't actually know the score of the Pocket versus Vertle. Oh, no, Pocket wasn't even in Group C. It was Relmont versus Vertle. But I know that the 2 games that the scores I know about were 12-13. So, yeah. But yeah, hopefully we will get into some epic bingo soon. Yeah, some epic bingo. I'm so true. Epic bingo? Yes, this is true. Epic bingo. The secrets that Big Bingo does not want you to know about.
big bingo.
Big Bingo, my big. There's Bingo, which is very good, and then we don't talk about Big Bingo.
So when was the last time you played Bingo, Dragon?
The last time I played Bingo was on, like, it was, I think, about a week ago when I played my game against Quan in group stages. And I think that was the last time I played Lockout.
Oh right, you were like in this tournament. I kind of forgot.
You are, yeah.
Anyway,
We don't talk
have
about the
switched
game I played on stream. We don't talk about that game.
Yeah, we are
We
nearly
have
ready with
screens, though.
Tio versus Gooms.
Yep.
We have Summer of Our versus Gooms. I've never seen anyone name their save file after themselves. Actually,
Yeah,
it's always
hey, Tio.
after someone else.
Hey, Tio, how are you?
Yeah, hi
I
Tio.
hope you're having a good Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah, I'm having a decent day. It was outside, but it wasn't stupidly hot because
Wait,
it was raining.
wait. Bingo players go outside. I
Yeah,
did
I
not
was
know
outside.
this.
Indeed. Anyway, we have our card revealed. What looks
Yeah.
in this card? So early game we have all berries and awake, four winged berries, and all berries intervention.
Also, I
5
guess
and
1 up in 3
3,
chapters.
yeah, 5 and 3, grabless, huge mess, 1 up and 3. So there is quite a few early game. What about progress
There is.
objectives? There's Mirror Temple Cassette, all berries 0 meters. 3
Uh,
keys in search, I guess, but there's not much.
maybe? I don't know.
And what about 3A? 3A has Grabless, Mess, Allberries, Shaft, Reach
Reach
Library,
Library.
Pre-optional 3A.
Stonashiro.
Stunner Shit. Yeah, 3A is like pretty
Technically
reasonable.
3AFC. Of course,
AFC doesn't
our
count.
players are going to go for that first pass.
Yeah, no, that's, I think you could play Progress, you could play 3A, you could skip 3A, both seem viable. Oh, 3A also gets 4 wings. 3A has
Yeah. I am
Yes.
personally more partial towards 3A here.
What? 4 winged, 3 optional Theo, Grabless,
we'll
Huge
see.
Mess, Stunner Shiro 10 times, All Berries, and Shaft with progress towards 3A Full Clear and Reach Library. So 4 quick objectives with progress towards 3 more. I think 3A could be strong.
Yeah.
There's also the whole like 5 berries in 3 chapters, 1 up in 3 chapters, 1
Yeah.
up in 2 chapters.
I do think that is a very good synergy. I don't know if you could do. I mean, are we going to realistically see 3A 1 up? Oh my god,
No,
bingo!
because the thing is, you
Bingo.
would just straight up lose to a 4A 1 up.
Yeah.
Like
Well, yes, I know, but it would be funny.
Yeah, like going to 4A wins
Yeah,
you
I
5
know.
and 3, wins you 1 up and 3, but loses you everything.
Yeah,
in 3A
I think if you go for the 1-up objectives, I would much rather see 4A, but otherwise, I would much rather see 3A.
Well, the thing with doing
It just
in
depends
4A
on
is
what the players go for.
there is literally nothing in 4A.
But yeah, that's the issue here.
So
Like, yeah, like, I'm not really sure what I want to see from the players here. When it comes to doing 1-up route, I would prefer 3A, but we'll just have to see. Also, we can see Tio's 1-up practice from yesterday.
yeah, they're both doing
Coming
progress
into
1 up, which
effect.
on this board, progress matters, but also you want the 1 up, and there's no reason to get any other
Yeah.
berries. So
At the start
there is
of
15 and 3, but
yeah. At the
Cheers.
start of yesterday's game with Tio, we saw him practicing when I progress 1-up, and it's paying off. However, he
Tio
did just
collects
collect.
once, Gooms also collects
So,
once. And Gooms has
Gooms has
collected
collected
earlier already.
twice.
Yeah, I mean you
So
can collect.
this is
I think,
rough.
3 times on 1-ups.
What?
Fine.
That's an
1-up and
extended collect if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, the collects are really generous in this game, and we see.
Yeah,
Tio getting
1-up
the
collects are more generous than I think usually.
Yes, it's something like a lot of frames. I don't know the frame count, but either way, both players going to exit about 115. Well, Tio 110, Goom's about 115, so Tio have a slight
Yep.
lead. And yeah, this is kind of just like the 1-up synergy kind of means you just lose 2 objectives with no benefit because there's 1-up and 2 and 5 and 3. We shall
Yeah,
see.
so that's rough. What does it have to say?
Oh, there is 65. I didn't even see 65 berries.
Did you not see 65 berries? Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
on
Celeste is
the bottom right.
175 berries. I think that should be a bingo objective.
What is their like
12,
mid game? Like after
Mid game?
like
I mean, in terms of misc stuff I'm seeing,
I
like,
don't see much.
I don't see much misc stuff. Like, I see like 4 cassettes, 4 key source,
Blue Heart, yeah.
Temple Blue, like 5 binos in farewell. Like what really is there?
As
1-up in 2
Tio
chapters
wins 1-up in 2
goes
pretty
right.
handily by the stream. I don't know if there's any stream
Yeah.
delay, as Tio once again shows off that you can wait a long time between collects. And
I
still
do
get
think
paid.
that based off of file time, it was reasonably close.
Yeah.
So yeah.
How strong is Farewell? 5 binos and Farewell, 4 keys
It's 2
power source, but
objectives.
0 synergy. Like there's no other bino objectives, so probably won't be done until a little bit later. Let's see, there is nothing in Reflection. I guess there's a Blue Heart in Reflection for 7 hearts, and there's...
Also, we do see Gooms going for intervention berries.
Yeah,
whether that will be
All-Berries
intervention
is on the
ARB.
board.
Yeah.
If you're getting the first few of intervention, you might as well get the last 2. So Gooms might just realize,
Yeah.
okay, I'm
Gooms might
behind.
go for
I'm
this.
not winning like 1-up and 5 berries in 3. Let's just get this one objective.
Yeah,
but at the same time, if you're behind, you lose all berries awake, and if you're behind wherever you're going, like you really don't want to follow on this board.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, I know that Gooms got the Chasm 1-up, whereas not the Chasm 1-up, the Chasm Winged, whereas Tio didn't. I don't know if that's going to come into effect with full Winged.
But Chasm Winged is
we'll have to
extremely
see.
easy to come back for. So
Yeah. I mean, it takes less than 10 seconds, I think. Like, it's decently quick.
This board could potentially snowball quite badly if Gooms follows Tio, so we have to hope that Gooms
absolutely.
does not follow Tio.
Yeah. But we see the Awake berries does go red, and Intervention Orb has not been ticked yet.
So, like, Tio could win 5 in 3 and 3A. Even if Gooms
Yes.
goes to 4A, but yeah,
4A?
Tio goes to 4A.
I do not mind this.
Yeah, the thing is that Tio's far enough ahead that he might be able to win 4-winged anyway, and it's just 1 up in 3 4 cassettes, not 4
Yeah.
cassettes, 1 up in 3 5 berries in the 3.
I will
Yeah.
be surprised if Gooms does not go into 3A here.
No, the Gooms knows he's behind. Like you can't know where Tio is, and does Gooms follow?
guess.
It looks like
Does
Gooms is
Gooms?
considering following. Gooms
And
follows. You
Gooms
might be in for a
follows.
lopsided game here.
Yeah, this will be interesting
Yeah,
to see.
because like Tio wins, assuming Tio doesn't fail. If Tio fails the 1-up, then things change. But assuming Tio doesn't fail, Tio locks Gooms out of 5 and 3. Tio wins 1-up and 3. Tio wins Mirror Temple cassette. Tio wins Mirror Temple Blue Heart. Tio wins 4 cassettes. It's not looking
1
good
up
for
in 3
Gooms.
chapters, and
Yeah, like
5 in 3 should be ticked, I think.
yeah. So now Tio is kind of just up 4-0.
Tio!
Gonna
Okay,
be
good.
5-0 with no counterplay
Good.
or something.
Tio has the critical information.
Like, as Gooms, what do? You're just behind in progress and you're behind 4-0 for nothing. And this is kind of why I don't really like 1-up boards, because they just snowball so hard.
They
But
can
here we are.
absolutely snowball.
Yeah. Like, how do you come back as Gooms? Okay, Gooms does have intervention arm. Gooms is delaying that, but so it's actually 4-1. But even then, like, what can you do as Gooms? You can't play and you can't just go into 3A because then you lose everything after 4A, and that's you have to contest late game. But if you contest late game, you're behind.
I mean, how much late game realistically is there? There's 0 meters orb, like, I guess, like Bird's Nest.
But well, everything by late game, I count 5A as late game because if you just go straight into 3A and play anti-progress, you don't have access to 4A. But as Tio has gotten 4-winged, Gooms has taken the lead, so it wasn't that big a progress
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
And yeah, Gooms kind of just has to win Temple Cassette and Temple Blue Heart, because if he doesn't, he's now down 7-1, and I don't see
absolutely
Gooms coming back from
brutal.
7-1.
Yeah, like that sounds like that would just be an absolutely brutal position. And Gooms hits pauseless blockless first try. Nice to see.
Crab, Tio was ahead in progress. And this is a progress. Well, it's not quite a progress board, it's a 1-up board, but yeah.
By the way, Tio
it's a
hits it
1-up
also.
snowball board, which kind of just sucks sometimes, because
Yeah.
you rarely see 1-ups get split.
Wait, 1 second. What do you mean snowball board? I don't see.
No, I see
I hit
snowballs
10
on the
snowballs.
side.
Oh.
But yeah.
Okay. I don't see hit 10 snowballs. I mean, does that count as hitting a snowball? It results in a death, but Gooms still hit it.
Yeah, I guess Gooms doing intervention arb kind of exacerbated it, but Gooms was losing 5 and 3 and 1-up and 3, even if he didn't do intervention arb, I think.
Mhm.
Anyway, Gooms still slightly ahead, I think about 2 runes. Yeah. Yeah, no, just this, the 2 final rooms ahead. So assuming no hiccups, Gooms should hopefully win Mirror Temple Cassette, and we might see a game last longer than 25 minutes.
I'll just have to say.
Nice.
Yeah, I do like it when my bingo games last longer than 25 minutes.
Gooms is... I assume that wasn't Gooms pausing, because Gooms was kind of just frozen for 10 seconds, so...
Yeah.
I think Gooms is ahead, but stream delay.
I believe so, based on file time, but I might be wrong.
Based on file time, I don't think Gooms has spent more than 15 seconds in menus, 15 seconds more in menus than Tio has.
At this point, I have no idea who's ahead. And this is quite worrying. Wait, why did Tio hit the button there? Tio?
If you see a button, do you not just have the urge to hit it?
You do not see the button before you go there, though.
You know what I mean.
You don't see the button, therefore you don't have the urge to hit it. That's how buttons are supposed to work.
Tio gets DCB, Gooms does not
Gooms
get DCB.
barely misses it.
Tio Tio's going for the heart first.
Ooh.
Oh.
And Gooms goes for
Or
cassette.
just going, yeah, so Gooms is going to
Oh.
get the cassette and take an
And
adventure.
Gooms ticks. And okay, come on, Tio. You can do this.
Oh, is Tio? Oh, Tio's going for the fast key.
You can do this,
Right.
Tio. Yep. Jump on that frame. That's that frame. And there we go.
Nice.
Don't ask
So
why I
guess
know the early depths keyframes.
skipping a cassette means you're playing 5A for Temple Blue Heart and progress to 3 keys and such, but also 7 hearts
Yeah.
and 4 cassettes from the board.
Yeah. By the way, can I just say, those are some insane grounded ultras from Tio. Like, even just the small optimizations are absolutely absurd at this level of gameplay.
Yeah.
Like, massive credit to, like, all players in this tournament for just, like, being incredibly damn good at this game.
And Gooms goes into 3A. I think this is the only thing you can do as Gooms to have a
Yeah.
chance, because there's not actually that much progress, but there is 3A.
There is indeed
Question
3A.
is it enough? Because Tio gets to, like, 7 with 3 keys and such.
I mean, yeah, here as Gooms, you're sacrificing the later things. However, you do get progress to a couple key objectives. And maybe that's enough to pull you back. We'll just have to see.
Yeah, like, Tio doesn't have a win con in Summit. Like, what? If Tio were to get 3 keys and such is 7, and then Allberry's 0 meters is 8, Allberry's 2,000 meters is 9, and Bird's Nest Nepalog is 10. So Tio does still need some objectives from elsewhere.
Yeah. And it happens that Tio picks 3A.
Okay,
This will be rough.
This is potentially good for Gooms.
Yeah.
I say potentially because if Gooms spends a lot
Yeah.
of time getting berries and Tio doesn't.
We just have to say, this... I feel like these
Yeah.
3A objectives might go either way depending on how Gooms
Oh,
plays
hang on.
best.
The first 3A objective is Grabless Huge Mess. So if Gooms locks
Yes.
Tio out of Grabless Huge Mess and then locks Tio out of 3 optional Theo cutscenes, then we have a game on our hands. But we shall see.
Yes. We will see. I mean, as Tio, how are you supposed to make the read that Gooms is here?
Well,
I mean, you can maybe, but... Wait, does
I mean,
Gooms
if
have
you
15
think
in...
about it, right?
Apparently, Gooms is... Apparently, Gooms is close to 15 and 3. So that's
Yeah,
something to think
Gooms
about.
is about 40 berries, so...
That's more than 3.
So, like, the thing is, as Tio, right, you've ticked Temple Blue Heart, Gooms has ticked Temple Cassette, and Gooms is probably not going to continue Temple after seeing Temple Blue Heart get ticked. And so you could conceivably guess as Tio that Gooms is just in 3A. It's a hard read to make,
Yeah.
but it's possible. Of
I'll
course,
agree with that.
we do just have, like, knowledge. We can see the streams, so for us, it's an
Yeah.
obvious call, but who knows?
Yep. Also, I think Goom's making a couple silly mistakes in chess managed to let Tio catch up just a little bit. So,
You know,
yeah.
Grabless mess.
I mean,
up means
Grabless is hard. Grabless is difficult.
Yeah, and Gooms is still like what? Oh, Tio's doing hard order. Yeah, this is reasonable.
Ah,
There's 7 hearts is on the board, and if you know hard order Grabless, you might as well do it.
yeah. Although Hard has some pretty tricky rooms Grabless. Specifically, I'm looking at you Chess Towels books. That order Grabless is, I think, the hardest Grabless order.
Indeed. Well, it's not hard if you just don't get the heart.
Well, yeah. But also, you want to be fast, because being fast is cool.
And we see both players in the same room, but going in different directions.
Yep.
That's funny. Yeah, I would hope this is an instant tick from Gooms, because like it's fairly.
I would
reasonable
also
to go
hope
into
so.
it. But because if this is the delay again, Gooms needs everything he can get to get
Yeah.
back into this game.
So let's just see what happens. Will Grabless Huge Mess turn green? Place your bets.
Gooms delays.
Gooms, can you check this,
Delays.
please?
For how long? Maybe Gooms is
This
delaying
is
until
worrying.
Shaft Stab, but or
This is worrying.
Gooms is delaying until Free Theo, but Tio is right here. And this would be
Oh,
really
no.
unfortunate to lose. Because yeah, delaying until 3-3-0 is reasonable because you want to be ahead to 3-3-0 and then still get what do you call
I
it?
guess.
Be able to do shaft up. But this is
Wait,
because I
Reed, what do
imagine
you
Tio
wait,
just
Reed?
even ticks, but you can't delay this as Gooms.
Wait, Reed, what are you talking about? What do you mean? I'm confused.
You should. I'm assuming that's
Also,
Gooms
does get
with
locked out of
delay.
Grappler's huge mess, which is
Yeah, over
incredibly
delay.
rough.
That's a huge over delay, and I don't see because
Yeah.
now Tio just continues on to shaft up, and I guess Tio could do Theo cutscenes, but no. Tio just-
Realistically, Tio could win con.
yeah, but like just Tio gets sharp up, Tio gets the cassette, Tio just gets 1A, 2A cassettes and whatever, and now Tio
Yeah.
does just have a win con in late game.
So yeah.
So I don't see any way back.
Just
for
a
Gooms
moment to
now,
relax
unfortunately.
with the Theo music.
Oh, Tio is doing the thing where you get the cassette, but oh right, yeah, this thing where you
Oh my
do
god.
demo anyway. Huh. I've never
That
actually seen
is-
this before, so
That
yeah,
is a strat.
you get the berries, the cassette, and do demo anyway. Wait, hang on. Did
The
you get
way
the
that
cassette?
the way that normally works is if you're getting the cassette, it is faster to not do demo no matter what. If you aren't getting the cassette, it's faster if you get demo first try. So I think Tio's realized this after like realizing, oh wait, I want the cassette, and then goes to get it.
Yeah, because in ARB you don't have to get the cassette, but this is a full clear, or this isn't even a full clear. It's just
I mean, you have to get it in Benarb, and we all know that's just a better category.
Benarb is not a category that exists.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Benarb exists, and it can hurt you.
And as Tio, you could go for 4 cassettes. You could go for just Reach Library. Reach Library is like a 1-minute objective for Tio. So...
Also, I do think that because Gooms knows that Tio is here, we'll end up locking out Tio of something. Oh, or not.
No, Tio just goes to 3B.
Tio just goes.
Or for cassettes.
Maybe 3B? I could see 3B.
Genuinely, Reach Library and 3B isn't even that much slower than cassette.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
I think this is now playing progress.
Okay, yeah, this is also reasonable because, again, keys and search and summoned objectives get you quite far. Like,
I
Tio
mean,
can do
yeah.
whatever he wants.
I'm looking at this now. So 3 keys and surge gets TO to 9, 0 meters, and then 2k arb to 11.
So
Bird's
needs
Nest,
1 more.
Bird's Nest to 12, and yeah.
And yeah, Reed pointing out Goom's not retrying, not using the Oshiro retry text. So in 3A...
I mentioned this on yesterday's stream.
Right.
Should have been taking notes.
So in 3A, cycles are weird, and the third Oshiro cycle is slow, and it's actually faster to retry after the second than to wait.
I believe the third one is really slow, and the 5th one is really fast. I believe that is how the Oshiro things work, but only in 3A.
Yeah, in
it doesn't
3B,
happen
they're
in
all
B
just
or
the
C.
fastest possible cycle, which is neat. And Gooms goes into Farewell, and Tio goes into Old Shrine? Oh, is Tio getting 15 and 3 and 65 berries? Again, there's just so many things Tio
Also,
can go for.
Selenium strat. That looks very cool.
Indeed.
We love it when strats look really cool. That's because they are really cool.
Gooms does not do DTS.
Nope. Gooms is a red hair enjoyer. And Tio goes into Chasm, I would assume, to get the crossing.
Yeah, just getting berries.
Yeah, I think, focusing on berries here for Tio.
Just getting that little synergy, because once Tio has that synergy, Tio can just play late game and win.
Yeah.
Because Gooms does not. Well, Gooms does have the cassette, but...
I guess.
Tio has finished unraveling.
But I do believe that... I think... Actually, no. If Tio does 3 keys, I think it will be faster when Gooms does 5B. Assuming Gooms does 5B immediately.
Yeah, like the thing is, Gooms can't just quit out of Farewell.
Yeah.
Well, he could in theory,
So
but like
it's
he's not going
rough.
to. So
It's really rough.
Tio, after getting these 2 objectives, has a straight win con. Tio's figuring out which berries are fastest to get. The thing with doing a progress 1-up is that if you want to get more than 10 berries in the chapter, you end up just having to do the entire chapter anyway, because you leave all the berries at the end of start.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So I feel like we will be seeing 15 and 3 get ticked fairly soon. And then from that,
Yeah,
Tio
I
just
think.
plays late game and probably wins. Although it is deciding where to go and
Do it in 5A
goes into
instead of
depth.
2A. Interesting.
5 AFC progress, I guess.
Oh, true, yeah. But could have done it in 3A as well for 3A FC program. I guess it's faster in 5A.
I don't know.
Again, can basically do whatever he wants here.
Yep. Oh, I think that was Gooms having two dash muscle memory, and does it again. I think. Oh, what? Tio, what was that? That was a strat.
Strats.
Shockingly, good players have good strats. But yeah, I think Gooms is a 2-dash, like a DTS player. I don't actually know.
Gooms, I think, has a sub 15, which I don't think you can get sub 15 without DTS, also without being a
Okay,
trap.
1 second. I'm going to Spearden.com.
Maybe there is a sub 15 without DTS. I'm not sure.
There are 3 actually.
Without DTS.
Yes.
Nice.
I have proven you wrong. Aha. If you remove the name, look at the time of this. Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Well, the other thing is that's because Gooms is getting keys, right? Like, you never get keys in a speedrun.
Yes, but also, as a DTS player, 1 dash is hard. Like, as someone who is just like chronically 1 dash, the 2 dash farewell player. Farewell is hard, this is true.
Right, Gooms ticks the farewell objectives and now does something. I guess Gooms is also close to Demon Free, but
I think
not quite
what
there
is
yet.
Gooms doing? I don't see how this makes progress towards any of the objectives.
What?
Sure.
Huh?
Oh wait, it's because Gooms didn't have 4 keys yet.
Yes, Gooms needed the 4. That was Gooms'
Clueless. Clueless
Nice.
comms. Also, I think this might just be a 15 and 3 race.
Except Tio has 13 berries in 5A and goes to 2A because
oh my god.
Tio is being extremely greedy right now. Because you could just get 2 berries in 5A, but Tio also wants 65 berries and just wants to end the game as fast as possible. This might bite him in the ass. I'm not sure if Gooms is actually close.
This might be kind of bad.
Because Tio has to play like most of start because he got the 1-up berries and then Tio's also playing for cassettes, that's fair. If Tio's just playing for 4 cassettes, then this is reasonable.
Yeah, right, that's 15 in 4A.
2 cassettes, but also why? Just get your
yeah, get away, Barry. Yeah, this is good. We will see who's gonna get it, who's going to take the funny square. 4 cassettes goes red. Gooms takes a death. Unfortunate. This strat's hard. Like, when you're not doing the setup and you're doing that strat on death, it is really difficult.
I just kind of take the right path.
I don't.
The right path is based.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's why
now
they call
Tio
it the right
surely goes
path.
to get 2 berries.
Surely.
In search.
And I mean, this makes sense. This is 3 keys in search. Which
like,
means we should.
I guess it's progress to three keys and search
No
or
bingo drop.
collectibles 5A, but like,
No bingo drop. This is such a Wellen moment of all time.
yeah. Anyway, with
Actually,
Goons
I
having to
don't
retake
think
the
is bingo drop faster for 3 keys search. I actually cannot remember.
It's not. Bingo drop
Also,
is
that was
never...
a very clean search demo.
Yeah, Theo's
Yeah,
gonna
bingo
be
drop
happy
is
with
slow for
it.
3. Yeah.
Bingo drop is
I
never
couldn't
good,
remember.
essentially. It looks fun, but it's not actually ever good.
Who's at Savadra? Yes.
Anyway, Tio finishes search up, gets 3 keys in search, and that puts him to 12. And then he plays 3B for a minute. Yeah, like it's good in situations that don't actually ever exist.
You'll no.
Like it's good in the same way that Wing Golden First Pass is good. That is, it's never actually good.
Actually, oh, did you not see the board that had to get re-rolled yesterday? Did you not see that board?
No, I re-rolled it. I was the person that re-rolled
Yes.
that board. I was restreaming, so I didn't
Yes,
see
that was your fault. You didn't want Wing Golden First Pass to be viable.
it.
Burn the heretic, in the words of Pocket.
I'd never be a heretic.
You are a heretic.
No, you.
By the way, this game might be over without Tio even unlocking late game, given
Yeah,
that
like-
Tio won both 15 and 3 and is now at 12 due to get 3 keys and such. So
Yeah,
this
so-
is really rough, actually, for Gooms.
Tio honestly could just quit out here and win the game immediately, but
Yeah.
it's slightly safer to unlock late game just in case, something happens.
Yeah.
Reed, you say that, but Tio might just be finishing an out to play Summit 0 meters, so might be a Summit full W.
Listen, the good thing about Summit is, no.
I've
we
never seen that strat. That looks really cool. From Tio's end.
Yeah, that's a really cool strat. I actually like that strat a lot. I don't know how to do it, but it looks cool. And let's be real, who does strats for speed? They only do them for style.
I think Gooms has called GG. This is like a reasonable time to call GG. I'm gonna tick.
I
an
think this
objective
would be
so
a
Tio
reasonable
can
time
see
to
it.
call GG.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see an
Yeah.
objective getting ticked in blue.
I'm trying to alert Tio that the game is
Yeah.
over. It's GG.
GG. Good Gooms.
Yeah. Gooms had a good fight there after getting locked out early game. Like, he did the right thing. He went into 3A and then just over delayed, grabbed this huge mess, and from there, a little hard to come back.
Yeah.
But well played to both players.
Yeah. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get some food. Where? I'm hungry.
So here we have Vardal versus Crab or Retrisma in the chat. I don't know which name they prefer to be used on, so yeah. So Crab is no longer allowed to be in the Twitch chat. I say that, he is right now, just not when the game starts. So Crab versus Vardal. I want to see. I'm going to search Crab Vardal in the bingo server and see if I can find a game they've played together before. Okay, I found the game from the 9th May this year where Crab beat Vardal 13-9. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Nice. And then the next game that comes up in the search is from December 2021, and it's for a K Tango game. where Crab rooted Meta and Verdal rooted Reed.
Hi, I'm back.
Hi back,
Hi,
Amara.
good now. Hi. Would you like to have some of the returned that I have?
No, thank you.
Cool, I wasn't gonna give you any. It's all mine.
Yeah, for those who do not know what K-Tango it is, basically like normal bingo, except one person can see the board and has to give instructions to their player who cannot see the board, just only plays. And it's kind of fun because you get to focus on one aspect of bingo at a time. Yeah, 2v2, but not really like 2v2, like it's 1v1 in different ways.
Yeah. And then there were many crazy variants of Katango. We have the 2x3 Go, Telica Tango, Limerick Tango, just to name a few.
We also had a Katango tournament. I think it was about a year ago.
Yeah. It was like right before I got into bingo, I think.
Yeah, I know, because I was with Crab. We made the Crab on the team. Unfortunately, got
Perfect.
locked out first round by, I think, no, I was with Crab in 2v2. That was a different one. He got knocked out first round by about half a second. That was a good match. No, it was me, Crab, versus, I think, Nikki and... what? Nikki and... no, it wasn't Nikki and Cookie.
The Moroconda law is real.
Wolfris versus...
Also, we have screens.
oh, okay, never mind. I can stop rambling about Katango now.
Yay.
So
Finally.
Verdal is the crab. Tio didn't freebie, yeah. Fair versus Goomba Jumpscare. I think that's just Crab's default save file name. I've seen that more than once. And a Crab using a bingo client, as you can see, they the collector bingo.
Elect to bingo. So true.
Collector bingo. So we'll be able to see the bingo sync chat in Crab's room. Wait, no, we can't. Maybe Crab just doesn't have that on.
Yeah. By the way, I'd like to mention, we have the objective on the board.
We do. So what's on this board? Early game we have Poem
Wing
and
Golden.
2A, City Blue Heart, Free Winged, All Berries 4A, and Fear and Awake.
Yeah.
So you have the good old both Poem and 2A Fear and Awake, so someone's going to be off to a 2-0 lead probably.
Yep.
As for progress objectives, we have Poem and 2A Fear and Awake, All Berries Start of 4A, Free Winged Berries, All Berries in Cliff Face, Grabless Depth,
Yep.
one binocular and 5. I guess it's not really a progress
How
objective.
much 3A do we have on this board?
We have
The
Resort
ice,
Cassettes.
Sweet Orb. There is no mess order. I think that's
I
probably
think
all there is.
Verdal
There's
might have
15 and
quite
3A.
Verdal seems to not have does Verdal have low latency on? Because I remember Verdal having huge stream delay again, than when I restreamed him.
This is true,
Okay.
Bernal. TO didn't 3B. It was a sad day.
But yeah, no, Poet. Oh yeah, Pocket points out free awake objectives with free winged berries basically being an awake objective because you
Yeah,
unless
like,
you
that is
skip
rough.
it. Yeah. So if someone has a prologue death, they might just be down 3-0.
Yeah.
It's one of those. Anyway, 30 seconds of stream delay. I think Verdal might have forgotten to turn low latency mode on.
Maybe.
Oh, Wing Golden is not an objective that exists on this board.
Wing Golden is 3 things. This is true.
I
Crab
predict
Wing
this
Golden
game
is
will
never
end
good first
without
map.
Wing Golden having been done. How about that?
If this game ends like that, I will go onto the board and tick it myself.
Oh, I guess crossing without dashing is on the board, which makes it
Yeah.
slightly incentivize you.
It is slightly viable.
Yeah, so we see the restreamer pausing Crab's speed. It does mean we'll see the objectives getting ticked like 40 seconds before they actually happen. So just
Yeah.
do yourself a favor and don't look at the bingo board whenever an objective's about to be ticked.
Amazing.
Yeah, I imagine we'll just see progress 1A. There is almost a case for skipping the second winged of 1A because there's both Awake, Theo, and Poem. But
Yeah.
you're getting the first one. The first one you lose is what, like less than a second. So
Yeah. Like, there is Poem and, was that Poem and Theo? I can't actually remember now.
yeah,
Yeah.
Poem and Theo.
So it's a case of either one person does both, or one person does one person does the other. We'll see.
Anyway, Crab indeed gets the winged first pass, the second winged first pass.
And so does Wordle.
Yes. So I think it's, judging by in-game time, it looks pretty even out of 1A. 108
Yeah.
Crab and about gonna be a 112 for Birdle.
Actually, it's gonna be 111.
Yeah, close enough.
No.
And I imagine you're gonna be a complete any percent 2A, I guess with the Bino. With 1 and 5 on the board, you want the Bino, but
Yeah, of course. But I guess you just do
again,
mostly
there
2
is
20%.
actually a case for skipping the Bino on this board when you just have a hard rush and 1 and 5 isn't going to be relevant until later.
That is true.
And Crab indeed skips the Bino. I love
Yeah.
this from Crab. Even if it's unlikely to matter, that 2 seconds might make a difference. It's more than 2 seconds because Birdle missed dashes. So maybe 3 seconds for Birdle.
Yeah.
Birdle has a berry. Why does Birdle have a berry?
Because Wordle likes berries. It is Summer of Ob after all.
When Golden Burst Pass is never good. I agree with that. I literally said that like 20 minutes ago. Birdle still has this berry. Okay.
Wordle still has the... No... Also, Wordle no longer has the berry. It's a tragic day.
I know.
I wonder if Wordle will get a replacement berry.
Okay,
Well-
so Crab,
well then.
Okay,
Well
so
then.
those... So,
As we can see, both players are in Awake.
yes, so because of the 30 seconds of stream delay on Birdle's end, we kind of see the ticks. I don't know, maybe we can refresh Birdle's streamers to know.
Maybe.
Because that is quite a hefty amount of stream delay.
Oh,
And
the game is
Birdle wins free
the game
wings.
is-
Okay.
Yep, and the game is now 2-7 to Crab.
Amazing.
That everything about that sentence was correct.
So it's possible Crab didn't get locked out of wing, and Crab just rushed for a startup.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see in like a couple moments if Crab just ends up failing the wing.
Yeah.
Maybe Crab ends up just failing it and losing the objective.
That would be
Maybe
tragic.
Crab is looking for the objective and it gets ticked.
Hmm. Maybe.
Again, with the stream delay, we can't really tell, but it goes green.
Yeah. Crab goes
Crab
into
indeed
4A.
skips 3A. There are stuff in 3A, but they're late in 3A and there's just better fast things in 4A.
Yeah.
Aubrey started 4A, Cliffface Saw, but like really quick, and then there's progress to 5 hearts and 3 hearts, 3 cassettes if you wish.
Yeah.
Also Blue Red Ridge on the board, so you probably want to get the Ridge cassette first pass.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Yeah, it might be worth a stream refresh.
Uh,
See what the restreamer can do.
yeah. Also, yeah, Crab is not doing startup. I'm assuming that's because he thinks he's behind, which doesn't make sense given the 3-wing lockout. Well, it does end up getting 4A startup, so you can see we have just a little bit of stream delay. You know, the normal amount.
So yeah, Verdal has just caught up. The skipping the two-way bino has not worked out for Crab. This is very unfortunate for them.
Indeed it is. Oh,
Oh. Something's happened. There's a mouse cursor moving around. Please
yeah.
hold.
Please
As
hold.
Buzz immediately goes back for City Blue Heart. Interesting. I guess 3
Yeah.
hearts, 3 cassettes, and 5 hearts on the board, so it seems like a reasonable thing.
Yeah, I guess it sort of is.
And 5 blue hearts. Okay, never mind. I think this is a good play. So many things you want the 1A heart for.
Indeed.
Restreamer
Apparently,
laptop is dying. Okay,
this is
well,
unfortunate. Bingo, you
things
might
to be
add the
worked on.
slideshow update. Oh,
So true.
preparing a stream. Okay, that's it. Oh my god, Kevin! No way, is that a Celeste reference? And we are back.
So yeah, with Furdle going back for Blue Heart, I imagine Crab is going to get Cliffface up, but this is now again,
Yeah.
with just there being so many progress objectives and Furdle getting ahead in progress, Furdle just has a pretty big advantage coming into mid-game.
Yeah. Also, Virtual Stream is once again doing some things.
Yeah, Furdle appears to have affiliates.
Yeah.
The screen only appears if you have affiliate or partner. If you
The more
don't
you
have
know.
affiliate or partner, you don't get ads, and this is why you do not see any ads on the Celeste Community Twitch channel.
And that is based.
Indeed. It also means that if someone forgets to highlight the VODs, then they'll expire in a week. So, also shout outs to staff team, Celeste Community staff team, for most of the time remembering to highlight VODs.
Most of the time.
I think it's not happened all the time. I think someone's forgotten about it like once or something, but they've done a really
Yeah.
good job either way.
Oh, so yeah, we are indeed so back.
We're in the
the
same
words of-
room, so Vardal's. Oh, well, we're not in the same room. They just both have snowballs in it, whatever. So Vardal skipped the first berry, reasonable. You're behind, you're probably not winning it anyway, but you might as well get the last,
Yeah.
or just in case your opponent's not 4A for whatever reason. I imagine this is an insta-tick from Crab, because you know Vardal's
Yeah.
ahead, and yes, that's indeed an insta-tick from Crab.
Yeah.
It seems the stream delay is slightly more under control, so thanks
Yeah.
to the restreamer for
Shout outs
42 kill for that.
Shout outs to the restreamers.
And yeah, the score is currently 4-2. The Crab has just been updated, or not? Yeah, just been updated. And now Crab is ahead into depths, and I imagine going to do Grabless Depths.
I would imagine so as well.
Or just going to go into 5B and do 1 in 5 is another option, but
Yeah.
the thing with Grabless Depths is you're probably also getting the Temple Blue Hearts. And that's progress
Yeah.
towards 3H, 3C, 5 hearts and 5 blue hearts. I imagine 5 hearts and 5 blue hearts might just get ticked at the same time on this board. There's not really much
Yeah.
reason to be besides, unless you're playing 5B, then you might not.
Yeah. Because you might want that progress.
And Crab indeed turns Grabless back on.
Yeah. Crab
Misses
fails,
DCB,
that's one of it.
unfortunately, and with that missed DCB, Verdal appears to be right on his tail, their tail, although Verdal doesn't have Grabless.
Birtle. Yeah. Birtle doesn't
Yeah,
have
you can
Grabless on, but also does barely miss DCB. And we have no stream audio. Oh, we have stream audio again.
Now we have stream audio. So I guess Verdal's just rushing the cassette and the bino.
Yep.
Might be going back for the heart afterwards. So I guess going for 3 hearts, 3 cassettes makes sense if you're
This
Verdal.
is like close to GSA, but barely not GSA, and Crab does take a death, which is very unfortunate.
So Verdal didn't get the 4A cassette. I don't think Crab did either.
No.
And what does Verdal do now? Verdal immediately goes into 5B. Okay, so what does this give you? This gives you progress towards 1 and 5, progress towards 5 hearts, and unlocks late game, but there's really not that. Oh no, there is stuff in late game. There's Reflection, Blue Heart, 5 Binos in Summit, 3 Gems in Summit, which are all quick objectives. Crab, knowing that. Oh no, Crab isn't behind, but Crab elects to finish out Grabless Depths because they had Grabless on on in the first place and goes for the
Yeah.
blue heart. So Crab might be rushing the blue heart objective.
I do think this plan makes sense. Also, maybe we'll see Crab going for 3 hearts, 3 cassettes. I think it might be a play here. Since Viertel has gone for City Blue.
Yeah, the problem with like
yeah.
Temple Blue Heart here is that you don't actually have access to 5 blue hearts. So
Yeah.
like 1, 2, 4 blue hearts are really quick, and 5 blue chapter 5 blue heart isn't that quick, but if you're going to depths anyway, sure. And then you either have to complete 5B, or you have to go all the way into Mess 3A. I'm not
Yeah.
sure you win
So
5
either
hearts
way,
if you go to Mess.
yeah. So either way, your next heart will take you a while, so I don't know how much I agree with this.
Yeah, 3A isn't bad, though.
3A
don't
isn't
hate
the
it.
worst on this board.
Also, Battle's having a pretty dang good 5A, 5B rather.
This is true.
I'm just looking at that time, like 110 something into not Mixmasters through the mirror.
110 into Mixmaster, wow, that is really good pace. But yeah, this is good pace, I would say. This is looking to be
Crab kind of
about...
just has to insta-tick Grabless steps because Crab has no information about Verdle. Verdle hasn't ticked anything since the City Blue. Verdle could just be following in depths. So there is the tick, and I imagine Crab quits out because there is nothing in late 5A.
Yep.
Yep, quits out and
RTMs.
probably goes to get hearts.
Hearts and cassettes.
Hearts and cassettes, exactly.
Hearts and cassettes. This is gonna be a 2, yeah, this is a 2 something. Barely faster than my PB, actually. Like, that is impressive. Shockingly, 26 runner is good at Celeste. I think Vittle is 26. I actually need to fact check this. Okay, yeah, Vittle does have a 26.
Yeah, but Verdle gets Reflection Blue Heart, and then Verdle just has to get what 4A Blue Heart and 2A Blue Heart. Wait, no, Verdle doesn't have 5A Blue Heart. Verdle has to.
Yeah, that's Crab.
Yeah, so Verdle. This is, I think, quite. No, it's not close. It's not close for 5 blue, and it's not really close for 5 because Crab has to go to 3A to get 5 blue.
Yeah, I'm not really sure who I feel is more advantaged 3 hearts, 3 cassettes.
Crab is, because Verdle is going for Reflection Blue Heart. Again, Verdle doesn't actually have information from Crab. Like, Crab could have just gone straight into 3B after Grab the stat.
Is it not faster to go up the left side?
No.
I've been
Going
lied
up the
to.
right side is faster.
I have been absolutely lied to. And now is the part where Verdle just kind of gets going inside the hole.
Yeah, Verdle gets Reflection Blue. Verdle presumably goes back for 5 blue and 5 hearts and gets to 7 objectives.
Left side's only faster than the side. Yeah, that makes sense.
And that's only if you can do good neutrals, which I cannot, so...
I can do relatively okay neutrals. I mean, you see Crab getting 3 hearts, 3 cassettes, and Verdle going new, trademark.
Yeah, nice Rebos nonsense, I think.
Nice Revos.
That's the binary. Oh, Verdle also just gets 1 in 5 for this, because, well, yeah.
Yeah, it just makes sense to do. Yeah, Verdle might snipe 5 hearts.
Yeah, 2A, 4A, 5A,
Especially,
5B, 6B is 1 in 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, read, Verdle doesn't snipe 5 hearts. Crab fails to snipe 5 hearts from Verdle, because Verdle is just really advantaged to that, because Verdle has access to Reflection Blue.
Yeah. Also, GG to Crab for the 9 objectives. Yeah. I think this is a case of Crab is advantage to 5 blue hearts, but Vertle's advantage to 5 hearts. So we'll just have to see.
Vertle, yeah. Vertle was considered. If had Vertle gone into Summit, this game turns equal again. But as of now,
Yeah.
it's kind of just sad.
Vertle does get his 5th heart.
And takes 5 hearts, and I imagine just goes for the 5th blue heart because it's the Oh
Yeah.
no, it is the 5A blue heart, so leaves it for now.
Goes to
I
Summit.
guess making the read that Crab wasn't just following, which is
What
fair
is
enough.
there? I mean, what is there in Summit? I'm seeing 3 gems, 5 binos. I think that's it.
Those are both just really quick objectives, and then
Yeah.
there's
You get them
7B
both in
ones.
the exact same room.
Exactly.
Because you get them both in the 1k gem room.
And then honestly, you just quit out at that room because the next thing is a late
Yeah.
game objective that you probably don't need to win.
Yeah.
So how does Vertle win? Vertle gets these 2 objectives, that's 9. 5 blue hearts is 10. And then
2 3A objectives.
power
maybe?
source is 12. So it does
Yeah.
actually doesn't have a clear win con, but it's just very advantage because late game is scattered. And there's
Oh my
not
god,
really a way
scattered and
to
lost.
There's
sorry.
I don't see a way to win this late game when you're 3 objectives behind, unfortunately.
I
with
don't
Crab
really
Boy.
either, unfortunately.
Those early game lockouts on the progress objectives were kind of just really unfortunate.
Yeah.
It could have come back had Vertle not gone for 5 hearts immediately and gotten locked out of 5 hearts, but besides that, like,
Hmm.
Crab hasn't done a lot wrong after the early game mishaps.
Hmm. Yeah.
This game isn't close to
I
over.
don't think
know,
this game is. I don't think this game is like close to over at all.
I
like-
kind of do. Like, Vertle gets to 9 just here, right? And Crab.
I
Crab,
mean,
what?
it is absolutely very difficult to come back from
Yeah.
this, but I wouldn't rule it out.
Like, it's not impossible. Like, Vertle doesn't have a clear win con. If Vertle had a clear win con, it would just be pretty close to over. But Vertle doesn't.
Yeah.
So Crab could get a bunch of, like if Vertle goes into 3A after this, then maybe. But we see Crab. Oh, Crab gets 5 blue. Okay. So
Yeah.
that helps.
Yeah,
I didn't
that does
realize
help.
Crab. Yeah, Crab was so close to 5 blue.
Crab was indeed quite close to 5 blue. Crab actually has 5 blue.
I guess that 5 blue, that tick timing does not tell Vertle. That could have been from 6A. In theory. So Crab doesn't
Yes.
not Crab. Vertle doesn't actually know that Crab went into 3A. So if Vertle fails to make the read that Crab went into 3A and wastes 3 minutes there, then that's how Crab gets back in.
Yeah, agreed.
We shall see. But like right now, this is again just a scattered late game. We have what? Crossing without dashing, hard up the mountain barriers, 2 farewell objectives, blue red ridge, and then the 15 and 5 and the summit thing doesn't actually exist.
So yeah, Vertle is just finishing up Summit now. And then afterwards, if Vertle does go into 3A...
Vertle
then...
delays summit. Okay,
Nope,
no, just
Vertle
wait
does
to
not,
both of them
and goes into Farewell.
Again, it's a scattered late game. This is like the only objective,
However,
place you can go with 2 objectives here.
However,
Like-
I do appreciate this play from Crab. This does mean that Crab wins the game.
Yeah, Crab also
Maybe
gets
not
2
according to the
objectives here.
numbers, but morally, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, just solid play from Vertle, capitalizing on the early game advantage and just not doing what Crab was doing, essentially, once you have an advantage.
Yes.
Made the reads where Crab was and did not do that.
I think a couple of extra lockouts here could have changed the game.
Well, yeah, like if Crab got free winged and started 4A berries, it's it's dead even right now.
Yeah,
it's
that just completely flips the script.
Instead of being 9-5, it is 7-7, and we have a dead even end game instead of a scattered end game where one player has 4 objectives up.
Yeah.
Oh well. Bingo is fun,
Bingo is bingo.
indeed. We see
I
Virgil
don't.
showcasing DTS. It's fun.
That's a Bergie moment. Also, GG to Crab on the crossing dashes.
Yeah, Crab probably just going to delay us until full win golden.
Yeah. I don't see a reason to take this right now. Gets Chasm 2 first try.
Dragon, are you eating?
Maybe. Bergie.
What are you eating? You've been called out.
I have been called out. This is so sad.
I didn't hear it myself, so
Listen, okay. It's like around the time I eat food when I had to come. So I'm like, I'll just eat and come at the same time. It'll be fine.
I ate before. So like we
I
were
did
coming.
not.
The first match was at 9, and I was eating at 8.
Ah,
8 what? CET is what it was. That is our time zone.
yeah. We are in the Britain.
Yeah, but we're also in the CET time zone.
True.
CET is the same as BST.
Yes. Also, yeah. 10:13
Okay.
moment.
Crab goes into Hard Mountain. Again, I guess it's still technically possible for Crab to lock out Vardal 4 times, but
Yeah.
Vardal can multitask. Like, this is a time where you'd multitask when you're this many objectives
Yeah.
ahead in a late game that's this scattered. Like, pick 4 objectives, do half of all 4 of them. Or something like that.
Basically. Do exactly 0.5 objectives. 0.5 plus 0.5 is indeed equal to 1. And Vurdle gets keys and parcels. Oh, Crab with the 14 flex! The disrespect! Oh my god!
We do love our bingo listener.
We do.
So yeah, the actual score is still 11-6. And okay, this could be one of those lockouts. One of the 4 lockouts that Crab needs to get back into this
Yeah.
game.
So this will be interesting.
But it is possible that Crab has to do a really good, like, delays this for a while just to try and get advantage
Hmm.
to the next thing that they do.
Hmm.
Crab also isn't that far ahead. So,
Yeah. Oh,
Crab takes some things, and
the
it's now
audio's gone.
11-7.
Yep, it is 11-7. And it is soon to be 11-8. Although, given how the listeners are being, it will probably be 11-15. I didn't even know there were that many objectives on the bingo board.
I assume Bingo Listener works for Blackout too, so you could just have a 25-25 game.
Yeah.
Like if you were doing co-op Blackout, or if you made the board longer than 5x5. Shoutouts, or bigger than 5x5.
Shoutouts to Relmont.
Yeah.
Yeah. Relmont is a very cool individual. I'm still very confused as to what's going on with Vurdle's stream.
It appears to be lagging. The restreamer's PC does appear to be dying a little bit.
Which is unfortunate for the restreamer and the restreamer's PC.
As Crab
But we do
indeed
see
gets the
Crab
heart of the
getting the
mountain
berry.
berry, and does Crab delay it? Crab delays it for how long?
Yeah.
Maybe just to get into, maybe just to get the cassette. But I think this might be too long because Birdle's pretty close to
Yeah.
this berry.
Hmm.
Hi Epic, the core race is, well, it's already over, but Crab hasn't taken the objective. The thing is, right, even if Crab does know, Crab also knows that they need to get 4 lockouts in a row.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so
Right? Like,
Goddamn.
they need to
Goddamn.
have advantage to the next thing they're going for because they have to get 4 lockouts in a row. So, like, if Verdal has the 4-acre set, then Crab needs to get the 4-acre set to lock Verdal out of it. But and no, it just turns green, and I think that
Screen.
is
This is very unfortunate.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
never in my life have I wanted you to win a bingo game.
And Crab calls. Crab calls GG.
And Crab calls it.
And in the
GG.
bingo sync chat, we have WTF GG. How did you tick it at that exact instant? So Crab, I think, was literally about to tick that objective as soon as
Yeah,
Verdal
that's
ticked it.
very rough.
Yeah. GG's.
GG. Yep. So as we can see in the bracket, on Friday we are going to have Verdal versus Tio, Gooms versus Sam, Crab versus Quan, and I think there's another game, maybe?
No, it's those three.
I
Because
can't
winners
remember.
finals
I
is the
think it's
best
those
of 3.
Because winners,
So-
yeah, because winners finals would be a 3. So,
Yeah, so Gooms
those
versus
are the games that will
Sam.
be happening next week on our first day. But yeah,
Verdal versus
GG
Tio.
to everybody who has played today. Was some bingy.
Indeed it
Fun
was.
bingy. Bingy is very good.
Do we have a modern chat that we can raid a member of the Celeste community? Are there any members?
I
of
know
Celeste?
both Parrot and Carrie are live. If you want to raid one of them. Bubs is also live. So, those are just the 3 that I'm seeing right now.
It was a nice night of bingo. Always a pleasure to commentate bingo.
It is always a nice time to commentate some bingo on a Tuesday afternoon.
They're the type of people who will talk about playing bingo all day, but never actually play bingo.
Imagine playing bingo. Why would you do that? Yeah, we are gonna get the Sams versus Gooms rematch, so I am looking forward to that. As I assume all of you. Yeah, I don't know if we have a... Apparently, our restreamer can't raid anyone. I don't know if we're gonna have a mod step in. Or anything. Maybe. I have absolutely no idea. Parrot, Carrie, and Bubs are all live if you want to raid one of them.
We raided Carrie last time.
Yeah.
So
We did raid Carrie last time.
wait, no, Carrie raided us last time. No.
Oh wait, yeah, Carrie raided us.
So maybe we should raid Carrie back. Or we could raid Parrot, or but I don't know.
Yeah, because we raided a secure account yesterday.
Alright.
We are raiding Carrie.
Nice.
So we can... Yeah, last raid was the secure account world record. Honestly, I think that's entirely us. I think that's why secure account got the world
Oh,
record.
what was the world record? I didn't see that.
It was a 25:37, I believe. Which is absolutely absurd.
It is, yeah. Well,
Like,
to be
people
honest,
are getting
anything sub
so
30
good
is
at this game.
absurd, but...
People are getting insanely good at Celeste. So, if you want to see more Celeste game... that's it, okay. Celeste.
Nice. Congrats to
Oh.
kill 3